got a stack now. You know I had to call a play, score a winning touchdown. Can't hear no hating ass nigga in the background. Every time a nigga start hating, they wanna act loud. Get the money, make it flip, yes I got a stack now. You know I had to call a play, score a winning touchdown. Can't hear no hating ass nigga in the background. Every time a nigga start hating, they wanna act loud. Everybody got something to say in the background. Niggas throw rocks and hide their hands, they ain't tough now. Kobe in the clutch, every time they wanna act foul. Exotic weeds, out of packs, only smoking on loud. Go to Vegas, catch a flight, nigga, I put my feet up. Sliding down the strip, nigga, throwing threes and P's up. Out with my bitch and she swear I'm doing 3 months. You gotta be this way when you tryna run some ends up. Drive it like the store, had the Charlie burnt her whole clutch. Yellow coupe in the sun, nigga, I'm tryna turn up. Hit her engine growling every corner when I pull up. Slapping Mary Dre in the whip, tryna go down. Get the money, make it flip, yes I got a stack now. You know I had to call a play, score a winning touchdown. Can't hear no hating ass nigga in the background. Every time a nigga start hating, they wanna act loud. Get the money, make it flip, yes I got a stack now. You know I had to call a play, score a winning touchdown. Can't hear no hating ass nigga in the background. Every time a nigga start hating, they wanna act loud.
You a hating ass nigga, why you mad at the bitch? Go outside about the bitch, cause she choosing the shit. Ayy, watch how you choosing the bitch, end up losing the bitch. Now you boo-hooing shit, ayy. Oh, green ass, trick off, crying ass. Where you going off, stalking ass nigga with your talking ass? I'm a walking ass, standing on 10 ass nigga. L's gon' come, count the wins, little nigga, ayy. Yup, point is, running to the ceiling. Hit the hoe, spit the hoe, stay up at your feelings. If you get it, you get it. Dream chasing, I don't want no dealings.
Get the money, make it flip, yes I got a stack now. You know I had to call a play, score a winning touchdown. Can't hear no hating ass nigga in the background. Every time a nigga start hating, they wanna act loud. Get the money, make it flip, yes I got a stack now. You know I had to call a play, score a winning touchdown. Can't hear no hating ass nigga in the background. Every time a nigga start hating, they wanna act loud. Get the money, make it flip, yes I got a stack now. You know I had to call a play, score a winning touchdown. Can't hear no hating ass nigga in the background. Every time a nigga start hating, they wanna act loud. Get the money, make it flip, yes I got a stack now. You know I had to call a play, score a winning touchdown. Can't hear no hating ass nigga in the background. Every time a nigga start hating, they wanna act loud. Everybody got something to say in the background. Niggas throw rocks and hide their hands, they ain't tough now. Kobe in the clutch, every time they wanna act foul. Exotic weeds, out of packs, only smoking on loud. Go to Vegas, catch a flight, nigga, I put my feet up. Sliding down the strip, nigga, throwing threes and P's up. Out with my bitch and she swear I'm doing 3 months. You gotta be this way when you tryna run some ends up. Drive it like the store, had the Charlie burnt her whole clutch. Yellow coupe in the sun, nigga, I'm tryna turn up. Hit her engine growling every corner when I pull up. Slapping Mary Dre in the whip, tryna go down. Get the money, make it flip, yes I got a stack now. You know I had to call a play, score a winning touchdown. Can't hear no hating ass nigga in the background. Every time a nigga start hating, they wanna act loud. Get the money, make it flip, yes I got a stack now. You know I had to call a play, score a winning touchdown. Can't hear no hating ass nigga in the background. Every time a nigga start hating, they wanna act loud.
You a hating ass nigga, why you mad at the bitch? Go outside about the bitch, cause she choosing the shit. Ayy, watch how you choosing the bitch, end up losing the bitch. Now you boo-hooing shit. Ayy, oh, green ass, trick off, crying ass. Where you going off, stalking ass nigga with your talking ass? I'm a walking ass, standing on 10 ass nigga. L's gon' come, count the wins, little nigga. Ayy. Yup, point is, running to the ceiling. Hit the hoe, spit the hoe, stay up at your feelings. If you get it, you get it. Dream chasing, I don't want no dealings.
Get the money, make it flip, yes I got a stack now. You know I had to call a play, score a winning touchdown. Can't hear no hating ass nigga in the background. Every time a nigga start hating, they wanna act loud. Get the money, make it flip, yes I got a stack now. You know I had to call a play, score a winning touchdown. Can't hear no hating ass nigga in the background. Every time a nigga start hating, they wanna act loud.
What is good, chat? Your boys is back. Everybody, what's up? India was good. We in this motherfucker, y'all. We back. Your boys is back. We back. We been on a crazy run. You know we can't leave y'all for too long, bro. We back. Let me turn off this damn overlay. Wow. We in this motherfucker. What's good, y'all? We in here now, man. What's good? What's good? We in here about to get started. Come fix the vertical. Bow, we in this bitch.
Man, hell no.
Yeah, shit. Sleep ain't a word in our vocabulary that don't really get used a lot. So, yeah. You see, we got these bags on our eyes. They Louis Vuitton Go Yard down here at this point. How many bags we got? Cause goddamn. But, you feel me? We do it for y'all entertainment, bro. Y'all know y'all like seeing us every night. Because if we didn't do this every night, what would y'all really do? That's the real question. So,
Watch Mr. Beast.
eating Feastables.
Nigga watching nigga give away $1 million and shit.
Man, what?
Watching nigga clean the carpet, shit like that.
Watching niggas build houses out of mud.
Yeah, late night television type shit.
Yeah, but that's what we here for. We the late night show. Man, all the other streamers be doing that at early morning shit. Nigga, real niggas be up at night. Nigga, what we saying? Nigga, nighttime, night owl.
Yeah, I'd be sad if y'all didn't come on at night. Exactly, like George Lopez shit.
Yeah, you know, George Lopez about 10:30 every night.
Oh,
Nah.
All
right.
Y'all niggas don't know nothing about that.
That's that OG shit. That was the shit. Remember the episode with his daughter ran away to San Francisco? I was like, what the fuck?
I was just trying to get out of there.
No, for real. This is the way I live. My bad, y'all. ADD kicked in. But y'all ready to watch some bullshit tonight? Oh, question. Y'all see that shit with Drake and Sauce Walka? Because V-Neck made a video about it, but he not wearing a V-Neck today, surprisingly. But
from a full shirt.
With a straight flat brim fitted is crazy. I ain't seen a nigga wear a straight flat brim in a minute.
That's some baseball shit.
The baseball niggas don't even be shit. That shit be bent too.
Yeah, what I'm saying though, if you gonna see it, it's gonna be on the field. There ain't no casual. Who the fuck walk around casually with that shit that straight?
It come like that at the bag, but you know most niggas put the little bend in it or something. That shit straight as a fucking pencil. God damn.
Yeah, he got his shit like that. He ain't touched that motherfucker.
He pulled that bitch right out the package. Bow. Yeah, I'm putting the song, nigga. He walked to the store with it like that. Remember niggas used to walk out the store wearing their shoes and shit? When you was a little kid, they be like, you wanna wear these stuff? Hell yeah. Niggas did that.
Yeah, he got this shit out the machine.
Nigga, you can get that motherfucker. You know what, motherfucker? Fuck it. Yeah, this fit just right.
So put some slouch in your sock. Nah, I'm gonna wear these to the knees. like my shit to my thigh, actually.
A little higher.
Freak ass nigga. Nigga on some thigh sock. What up, little bro?
What's up, K-Bo? Yeah.
You see this nigga V-Neck got him full shirt.
He got, I gotta show him. He on Twitch. I gotta put the screen on. Hold up, chat. Yeah, see now you can see it. Yeah, V-Neck got a full ass t-shirt on today. Nigga, look like it's in Arabic. Nigga, do you even know what that shirt say? That's what I want to know. Dada. It's Versace you stepping on. Ooh, you can't even spell Versace. F-O Sachi. All right, y'all. Let's watch this. Since everybody, this is a hot topic, we're gonna give you our topic we don't give a fuck about a lot. Sauce Walka's response about Drake just changed the whole story. So, yeah. We're gonna get this out the way so we can get to the real shit. It's a warm up. We're gonna watch this shit. Because apparently, somebody mad about their bitch getting fucked.
New Monica.
Yeah, Wolf with the fucking radio drops. All right.
Song was about. Damn. Drake got me thinking if I ever met him, I'ma hit him with them lines. Don't leave your girl around me, true player for real. That's the homie for real.
Man, hey Drake, you better find out what I do, bro. Cause guess what? It ain't even about the bitch. It's about the principle. Supposedly it was cool before this, but And I got a whole bunch of, if I'm Sauce Walka in this situation, there's a lot of hoes I could have gave you. But this one, but from what he said in his thread, from what I saw, the little glimpse of what I read, he was trying to run a play. And then the play ran him. So, shit like that happen in this profession sometimes.
Yeah, that's what I be doing. Because this made Sauce Walka allegedly allergy crash out.
Nothing about me with my baby mama or nothing. I'ma handle y'all. It's that simple. I don't know what the consequences is.
Why? Yeah, you handle me. You already handle me. So what the fuck does it matter? You already put your hands on me. You already do all that already. So what the fuck does even matter?
I got you jumped by my hoes. I will put my hands on you though, but I didn't.
He said, actually, nigga, a black hole jumped you.
Yeah, because you had me set up. Are you proud of that? Does that make you feel good?
I will get you jumped again. I don't give a fuck.
Is he really in a bad situation? Because I think this baby mama live. Did she live with him?
I don't know who the fuck she is. That's my first time hearing about her.
Yeah, I don't know. Because it don't look like the girl that be with him on screen.
Like I get Drake smoked. I will get Drake car shot at.
Shit.
You better realize who the fuck I am. I don't give a fuck what nobody talking about.
Okay, you need to calm down.
No, I don't need to do nothing.
Yeah, you do.
Nah, not even just
Especially
that. I
being your
guess
baby daddy.
Drizzy done made him say, F that baby.
Oh. Damn.
F that baby. Golly.
Damn,
All
he
right.
said fuck the baby.
Nigga, you heard him.
Damn, nigga, fuck the baby.
All right. Then the baby mama decides to go and say, oh, he ain't even got it like that because it's a bunch of shit that he can't provide, take care of, and handle. Bag $7,500. The F you talking about? B, how about you cake to the mall and pick yourself? I don't get nothing because I don't think none of y'all deserve shit. Honestly, I honestly never had to buy a B Chanel until you posted that BS anyway. I hate the fact Bambi is your biggest fan. LOL. It's all my fault, right? Shit is whack. B, do what you want to, purses or not. If I steady gotta buy shit and then he wanna try to follow me all the way to Dallas, laugh at emojis, trying to get the F away from him. This how you feel about Splash? I'm busy driving to Dallas. Get off my phone. You be talking to me like you talking about them niggas. I'm going to Dallas too. I don't care. And then she goes on to show his alleged bank account. Mind you, doesn't he claim he's the richest in Houston? But yet this is his bank account. So he got $3,386.62 Then in his savings, he got $136.13. Then his auto loan, meaning what?
Nobi, you really think we got some sleep?
I mean, we got more than we usually get the other day. Like, nigga, like, shit. The day before, I got an hour. So I got more than an hour.
No, for real.
So, yeah, if that kind of shit. Then City said, FAQBU, son.
Yeah, he was lying like fuck when he said
I
that.
heard there was a field. That's what I heard.
It was a big field. But now they talking about the Sauce Walka and Drake shit. This shit is crazy. And the baby mama trying to expose his bank accounts.
She trying to say all his money is Capital One. It ain't none.
Yeah, but I don't know. Nigga, he be fucking a whole bunch of cash. So, but, man, shut up.
I feel like with his accounts,
Sauce did what he supposed to. Thank you, though. Hey, you do some crazy shit to me, you my baby mama.
man, especially if it's like ill intentions type shit. Like,
now you trying to embarrass me.
Yeah, like, come on, man, move around. Then your history ain't good with this shit.
Yeah.
Plus, this ain't, you know what I'm saying? This ain't just a bit.
This your baby mama.
Yeah, like, it's a little different.
Mm-hmm. Yeah. Hey, Nobi, don't say nothing. Don't say nothing too crazy. You know what's going on. Don't even say nothing too crazy. Let us do it. We got it.
What he owes is $16,432.05. If you ever wish payday came sooner, this might actually help.
Especially for what I've seen from rich niggas, for what they car loans and shit be, cause they do car payouts and shit. 16,000 ain't even crazy.
Man, who gives a fuck about her posting a screenshot anyway? They don't determine how much money they
It really
got.
don't, cause you know niggas don't put all their money in the same account anyway.
That's what I'm saying. Like that account, that's it. But if I'm not a dumbass, this nigga ain't got no one account. Especially with the type of shit he do.
And he had like 15 businesses.
Like, come on, bro. Like, get the fuck out of here. Like,
bruh.
Like, man, she just want a nigga to do what they always do. Get a nigga to jump on the nigga. Oh, he's doing all this flexing, but he broke. But that's because you ain't posting the whole story. No. You posting one of my accounts.
You only posting a little bit of it.
That's what I'm saying. Now, if she posted, like, if she hit us with all this nigga, you know, like bank records.
She ain't even hit the nigga with his streaming account. I know his streaming account looking crazy right now.
So, yeah, this bitch just, man, she posted us what she had.
He probably gave her access to that.
No, that's what I'm saying. That's the only one she got.
Or he did the hood nigga shit. Hey, let me use your name to get this loan right quick. I got too many.
And she think this all his money. Cause that's probably what he told her.
That's all I got.
You know what I'm saying?
You see, he didn't want to buy the $8,000 bag.
Hey, bitch, you dumb. He can't, cause if I'm acting broke, nigga, I can't buy no $8,000 bag. I'm broke.
I don't have it.
Exactly.
And she probably mad he did a stream the other day and he was flexing his house and his closet with neon in them. That nigga put out some crazy ass Louis Vuitton stickers. Niggas put up the price on the stream. She probably saw that shit.
You know what time it is.
Yeah, you can't flex. Hey.
Can I get some? No.
Right. You broke. You always broke to a girl that can't get shit out of you, though.
No, fact. That's what I'm saying, man. She just posting it so a nigga can be like, I knew the nigga was broke. You worse than her, nigga. Right. You don't know shit. You going out with the hoe say. Yeah. She mad at me, nigga. She'll say anything right now.
Right now, she'll say anything. Shit. We seen it a whole bunch of times, motherfuckers do this shit all the time. So, let's see what happens.
Now, there was an old clip of Adam22 said him and Drake be laughing at Sauce Walka and all this shit and everything. And at first, I ain't gonna say I didn't believe Adam, but at times...
Hold on 1 second, chat. I gotta bring up the other chat. It did not come up. Hold on. We ain't been live too long. Hopefully she ain't looking too crazy. It didn't work. Come on. Damn, they didn't take our shit away. Damn, they damn near might. We might be. Oh, no. Our shit working. Our shit going. V was good. Hey.
Hey, it's this nigga fault.
You supposed to remind me, good.
Hey, bro, don't bring it here. What do you say? Don't bring it here. Don't bring it here.
Hey, normally you remind me the past 2 episodes, man.
Come on, girl.
That's on me. That's on me. Fuck it. I'm gonna take the fall for this one. My fault.
Yeah, exactly. It's your gun. God damn, nigga said, did you shoot it? Nigga said, it's your gun. My bullets, goddamn.
Yeah, my bad. That's on me. My fault. And the guy looked to the right. I said, it didn't pop up. Fuck. All right.
Times people do lay it on thick.
My bad.
It can be some shit where, you know, if we text it and let's say, damn, bruh, this person over here really trash. And I'd say to people like, yeah, man, I just got off the phone with him. He was laughing his hell talking about this person was just trash. Well, you didn't really say it like that. You didn't really laugh. You probably put LOL trash, but sometimes you can lay it on thick.
Even back then, like I don't know, like he's someone who just decided that he wanted to beef with me, even though I've always shown him full respect. And honestly, even when me and Drake were having our little FaceTime powwow about him last night, like Drake, it was like, yeah, you know, I respect him. He's a hustler. He made something out of himself out of Texas, but he just got to stop popping that shit like he's something that he ain't. And I'm like, yes, exactly. It's like, it's weird that me and Drake feel like we kind of got the same exact treatment from him.
You think?
I mean, he's not some business genius that he wants to paint himself as. And if he was, why would you be on Twitch for 9 hours a day to 200 people? When we were streaming on Tuesday,
well, Sauce Walka done heard it all, seen it all, and all in all, because he decided he gonna say, man, he put the P in it, you know, to put it in my hand playing, you diggery. That type of shit that won't stick, even if you throw dirt on it.
Man, y'all see where I am? When you in the happy place, you just gotta be happy. And you in a happy place. With a pretty face. Yeah. And guess what?
That's what y'all be want to see on stream.
My babies come from here. Yeah. I made babies come out this fine manufacturing goddess right here.
Manufacturing?
Goddess. Yeah, you bring a new life to the world.
So it says, I could have F that bald head in SXW, which is South by Southwest. She was on my D, hoping I holler at her, cold shoulder that hoe. I don't give a F. I would send that beat to you. I don't care what you talking about. I'm going for Laura. I'ma tell her. Tell Drake, get at me. She already know. I hope you break him, Splash. Need the money. I hope you break her. Splash need that money too. I have no problem using you for what you good at. Wow, let's go on a helicopter ride over Houston. It will be fun. If not, I'll go by myself since you want to be a loser. Never mind, dog. F you. Question, did you ever F Princess at the penthouse Drake got her? Damn. So y'all hitting the same shit? And I guess these are some lyrics. I don't know. I can't really see. It say, I put the man in manipulation when I pay your rent. And let me see. I got to get a little closer to this. And that is an obligation to our attachment. Then I sprinkle in a little Mercedes and fashion. If that's not enough for you, well, what they say? If that's not enough for you, well, baby, go back then. You effing dude at the spot that I just got for you.
Mr.
Jesus.
Marvelous was good.
Yeah, I'm not reading that part right there.
man?
Y'all can do whatever
Yeah,
the hell
it
y'all
was
want to
good.
do with that one right there. And I guess this is more lyric. She go on to say, baby daddy, is you cool? You want your bag? I'm going to need some birthday stuff immediately when I land back in Houston, please. I ain't gonna lie. These receipts is pretty good, though, player. Can't argue with that. Done just that easy. See you soon. Enjoy. He say, I'm about to tell Drake thank you. He's showing the cars. So you telling me Drake basically paid for all this shit, brother? I'm pimping dumbass Kylie. Just gave me $16K yesterday. On God. Yep. I gave you $40K, and all you did was drop me off at home after. Never ever got me roses in your life. I gave them both roses on the same night. What's wrong with that? I've given you way more than $16K. The F you stalking for, LOL. I could have F that bald head how in South by Southwest. She was on my dick, hoping I holler at her, cold shoulder that hoe. I don't give a F. I would send that beat to you. I don't care what you talking about. I'm going for Laura. I'm going to tell her. Tell Drake, get at me. She already know. I hope you break him, Splash. Need the money. I hope you break her. Splash need that money too. I have no problem using you for what you good at. I'm like, yo, I'm confused as hell. One, Sauce, you threatening to get Drake popped over slanging wee-wee in your main thing or one of your BM squeeze things? All right. Okay. I thought if it's pimping, it's pimping. I thought if it's extra player, it's extra player with no extra layers, meaning you ain't supposed to chase, you supposed to replace. You put them things in plan so that the girls can understand. If you start walking that thin line, you gonna hit the damn road like the mystery van, you dig. But that shit right there is look tender dick. I don't care. You know what I'm saying? If you really didn't care, what was all the yelling for?
Mop her ass,
So,
nigga.
I ain't saying we need an explanation, but you probably want to hop on that first. Because the slick shit and all that shit and everything, all right, that's cool. So is you mad that she walking and ain't doing no talking because your sauce ain't saucing? Is this what we on? Because it still seemed tenderish. It's Drake. It is what it is. Drake, the $400 million rapper who, shit, looking like his next deal gonna be worth the B. So I'm trying to understand, why are you so hostile if you really don't care? Now, let me be completely fair. Baby mamas can cause some shit. They can piss you off. They can hit you in spaces and places where you didn't even know it existed because they are hell of a fighter when it comes with words. They just know how to press buttons and buttons get pressed and that's all that. So I can't automatically be like, yeah, bro, you probably should calm down on that one. Can't even do that to you because that'd be lame as hell. So I'm not even going to, quote unquote, spill that bullshit on you. But what I will say is this. Bruh, that shit look weak. That shit look weak. Now, Sauce might say, well, shit, you know, I'm defending my own. I'm defending my honor. Niggas be saying shit about me. I can't say nothing back. All right. But for every dude out there, man, when you're going off on your brides and all that, assume everything is being recorded. Assume everything could be exploited on the internet to make you look stupid or to blackmail you. Just assume these things. The way you talk, the way you speak, the way you do all of this shit, man, just assume all of these things. Because at the end of the day, Sauce, you got handed an L, bro. It don't matter about none of that other stuff. None of that stuff matter. You can play it how you want to play it. That's cool. But you still slight weight went out like a tenderoni. Sorry, homie. So, I get it. All right, bro. You doing your thing and all that shit, but end of the day, if Drake hit your baby mama, you supposed to send her and get her the hell away from you. Once she violate, that's that. Now, if you saying all this shit, oh, I sent her to go get the bread and all that, that's fine, but it still doesn't change the fact on how you reacted. A smooth criminal ain't gonna say shit. He just gonna play it just like this. All right, do your step. Because I'm for sure getting a track meet behind mine. So, nah, I'm not sold, bro. I'm not sold. Normally, for the most part, about 80% of this shit that I say about Sauce Walka be on the positive. I typically go with what he doing and all that. It'd be a couple little critiques, but this one right here, and don't get on here, you're shitty ass, you're just a Drake fan. You're gonna defend. No. I can understand him being pissed off that Drake hit his BM. That's fine. But the rebuttal is the part where I'm looking kind of side-eye like, yeah, nah, it just, for me, it don't work. Because it's contrary to your actions. That's the issue right there. So, hey, maybe y'all agree, maybe y'all disagree. Hell if I know, but let me know in the comments, bro. Trying to do the little rhyming shit. Sometimes it works, sometimes it don't. But hey, that's how he would have did it. So, I try to give y'all my best Sauce Walka impression, but, probably like an Oakland nigga doing that shit. You feel me, bruh? Man, bruh, you feel me, bruh?
Black.
I don't know. Maybe it's the dreads, bro. It got to be the dreads. Hell if I know. Wow. But hey, subscribe, turn on bell to notify. Shit.
All right, y'all. That was V-Neck.
Man, this nigga. Get low, this guy.
Yeah, he got beef with him. I just think he probably doing more shit that he probably wasn't getting nothing out of. Mm-hmm. And that probably just sent him over to... And then plus that's his baby mama. So...
She green hell for recording this shit.
Like a motherfucker.
What them niggas to my own right there?
This one?
To the left. I go up. Go up.
This one?
Yeah.
You remember this case?
Mm-hmm.
With the boy.
Yeah, what they talking about now?
So, because, he's still in court, so I guess some came out that his side support he had self-defense with a knife. So,
watch it.
Going to 22 minutes.
Yeah,
All right, fuck it.
trial has started for Carmelo Anthony, the teen accused of stabbing the other teen at a high school track meet. Jury selection started today. Apparently, the judge has made strict rules, which include no live streaming in the courtroom, no videos in the courtroom. They have to ask permission to use their laptops in the courtroom, but we're still going to be covering it and breaking it down because apparently the defense for Carmelo Anthony has been laid out.
Back now to our lead story, which...
And niggas just gotta stop fucking with bitches that's willing. You gotta just know she's willing to be a hoe for you. There's anything that's possible, bro. Anything goes at that point. Once you can put her on that go.
Yeah, I mean, if you gon' use a bitch for monetary gain, then your feelings got to be absent. But if you can't take your feelings out of it because it's your BM, then it's just like, then why you got her doing this in the first place? So it's like, nigga, because that ain't nothing you got to deal with. Like, nigga, just don't fall for the bitch. Like, you my employee. I care about you to the extent that I'm gonna make sure your well-being so you can make me money. But, bitch, you ain't my girl. But if you gonna be fluctuating, nigga, 1 minute you my girl, next minute, bitch, go out here and make the money, then yeah, nigga, you gonna be confused, she gonna be confused, and nigga, is it pimping or simping at that point? But like I said, it's really a little bit of both, shit. Because he is technically pimping a bit, but he also simping, because how you gonna kill a nigga about doing what this bitch pay you for, to do this type of shit. So why is it a problem now?
She probably throwing it. What she be throwing it in his face?
You know what I'm saying? Why you got her doing it? You got me. I'm working for you. It's not like I'm an independent contractor. I'm doing it literally for you. So even if I'm doing it, nigga, then take the opportunity. And if she go do it on her own, then I mean that bitch grown at that point. You can't tell the bitch she can't be a hoe. If she want to be a hoe, she can be a hoe. But
she don't want to be saved.
Yeah, but you ain't got to tell me your whole business. I can get you from around me. But if I got you doing it, I don't think I care about hearing about what you do. I'm a pimp. He fucked you, right? For the money. Like, that's how it's simply supposed to be. I don't know what that is, though. I don't know if that's technically pimping or if it's just sex work. Where it's just like, you know, you give me this money, or if he give you this, like what he's saying, whatever money he giving her just off for the strength of fucking with her, they splitting it. Is that really pimping, or is that just sex work? Like, he just gave me $50K, bought me an apartment. Like, that ain't pimping. Like, a customer is paying for the sex. This nigga is funding this bitch lifestyle. So it's like, nigga, I don't know if that's pimping at that point. Like, you kind of, like I said, it's like just sex work. Right?
Yeah.
Y'all, like, nigga,
it's like when bitch, they go to the strip club.
Yeah, like, nigga, it's just sex work, like, cause this nigga, I don't know, hey, buying a bit, what you say he bought, what?
Maybach and a penthouse.
Come on, bro, what kind of hoe is that?
Nah, for real, hey, man, if she choose up, man, if she choose, you lose, man.
No, literally, nigga, you the boss. How you gonna have feelings for your hoes?
Hey, you told her to go do this. Come on.
You might well just be Hugh Hefner. Just these my hoes. But I mean, y'all can fuck around, but not really like that. Not really. It's like, I make it look like that, but don't fuck my bitch.
Right, you feel my bitch is different,
yeah,
bro.
because I feel like, you know, Hugh Hefner, that Playboy Bunny shit, you know, it was some dark shit going on with that, but on the surface level, it's like, you know, niggas ain't getting invited to the what's the name and just, you can have whatever you want. I'm gonna make you feel like that, but you ain't, you know what I mean? Yeah, like,
you gonna have to make a donation or something.
Yeah,
nigga.
like, you ain't just, this ain't, these my bitches.
These my hoes.
Like, you feel me? So, yeah, I don't know, cause that's a new category, though. That ain't pimping.
Yeah.
That's escort. Yeah, that's what that is. Escort business.
You become an escort to get a little bit more bigger money.
Nah, for real, that's a professional hoe. That ain't no anybody fuck no escort. Anybody can fuck her up. Anybody can't fuck no escort.
That's top tier.
If you got some money, you can fuck her, but if not, beat it.
Nigga, you gotta have money for the honey, nigga.
Nah, oh God. Come on, fool. Nigga, talking about shit fuck anybody with some money. Throw that in there. Everybody ain't fucking that bitch.
Lil Wayne said it ain't tricking if you got it. No, it's still tricking. You still tricking. If you got it. You still tricking. That's this niggas, they just say that so they don't feel bad about themselves.
I mean, if you was spending it on a girl you really cared about, you wouldn't even give a fuck. But you gotta call it tricking because you just that's your go-to.
That's how you get her.
Yeah, that's why it's tricking. Because if you wasn't doing it, she wouldn't fuck with you. Tricking,
bro.
But you know, little game for niggas. But do whatever you want to do though. You do what the fuck you want to do. That ain't my business. Them y'all.
Yeah. So do it. If you want to cash her out, do what you got. You got it.
If you gonna buy the bitch a cow for the milk, go for it.
My ex was an escort and I wasn't emotionally connected. You're a smart man. Hey, just make sure. Hey, sock it to my pocket like a rocket, baby. That's all. You just gotta know that and just not be.
I just want a friend.
Friend, you know. Hey, sometimes shit, some money.
Come on, man. Shit, if you doing that, bitch, we ain't. What? Man, let's see what Melo did.
Wait, don't do that. Don't do that.
Man, they definitely called that nigga Melo.
No.
You don't think your family called him?
He's all, I got my percentage. Hey, smart man.
Even now you a cult. Like I said, I ain't judge your lifestyle either.
But you know, listen to the man. He a smart man. He trying to show y'all some things.
That's what you like, though. You know.
He'll be Diddy.
You go for it.
I heard some crazy shit today about Diddy with Moose Man on the pod. I'm like scarred, nigga. But yeah, sorry.
It's spare us,
bro. I'm just letting you know. This if you see any clips from that, just kind of stay away from for 2 days. Mm-hmm. Yeah, you'll see he got a green hoodie on. Stay away.
His jury selection beginning in just a few hours in the trial of a North Texas teen accused of stabbing and killing a student athlete. 19-year-old Carmelo Anthony.
He can say nigga now.
Bro, get the fuck out of here.
Shout out to Boost Man. Hey, we saw that Dr. Umar repost. You still ain't giving it to him.
Man,
charged with the murder of.
Don't even want no shit like that. He better not. Nigga like, man, yes. So I'm waiting for it. Hey, bro, what the fuck?
Relax, nigga.
I was fooling y'all.
I say nigga all the time.
Y'all niggas crazy.
Moose. What?
What, nigga?
Hold on, man. Nigga just let it fly twice. No, but shout out to the homie Moose, though.
Austin Metcalf. Trevor Sohaki is live for us this morning outside the Collin County Courthouse this morning with the very latest on this case. And Trevor, this case has actually captured the national attention, particularly on social media, too.
Yeah, that's right, Carmen. There have been debates online over stand your ground laws, race, and lots of misinformation on social media. In fact, there's been so much tension, threats, and controversy that the judge issued a gag order last year to prevent either side from discussing the case. Now, police say this stabbing happened at a Frisco ISD track meet in April of last year after a verbal confrontation between Carmelo Anthony and Austin Metcalf. A witness told police that Anthony came over to Metcalf and others in a tent on the bleachers. The 17-year-olds went to different schools and didn't know each other. Metcalf told him to leave. Then Anthony reached into his bag and said, "Touch me and see what happens." One witness said Metcalf touched Anthony, and another witness said Metcalf grabbed Anthony. Police said that's when Anthony pulled out a knife and stabbed Metcalf once in the chest before running away.
Ain't nothing happened to
Metcalf
him
was
yet.
taken to the hospital where he later died. Anthony was later arrested and charged with murder. According to a police report, Anthony admitted to the stabbing, claiming it was self-defense. He's currently on house arrest at his parents' home. Now, jury selection will begin at 9 this morning. Collin County District Judge John Roach is not allowing any live streaming of the trial inside the courtroom, but we will have a reporter inside that room at all times. We'll bring you the very latest updates as they come in.
Quick pause, because this might actually help you out. If you've ever needed access to your money before payday, there's a banking app called Current that lets you get up to $750 whether the attacker's black, the victim's white, or the opposite, it's going to cause controversy and division throughout this country. It always does. And a lot of people have come to Austin's, you know, I don't necessarily want to say defense because he's no longer here, but a lot of people sympathize with the victim. And a lot of other people sympathize with Carmelo, saying this was actually self-defense. Now, I covered this case a year ago, and I titled it The Case of Carmelo Anthony, Lies, Race, and Deceit. And we'll just play a little bit of this just to show y'all what it was then.
There's no self-defense, because if you are afraid the day before where you have to take a weapon to school, why not notify your parents? You getting ready to run track with other kids and you got a knife on you. No, man, you got to go to jail.
And I'll say this, normally at school, the responsibility of defense does not fall on you. That's why schools have school resource officers. And again, bringing a weapon into school, if this was a valid argument, then kids would be able to bring guns to school because, hey, I'm in fear that the school might get shot up at some point.
Talking about he had a knife. You damn right. If you a black man living in America, you better be walking around with a talking about he had a knife. You got white boys riding around with guns and y'all crying about a knife.
The hard part that cost me is I lost my son, and his brother was holding him, trying to hold the blood in, and he passed. My son watched his brother die in his arms. I need a break.
However, the nigga was bullying him.
Jeff, first of all, my entire heart rests in your hands. I would be in my position, not even if somebody even knew your son, but somebody that shares the same understanding. I grew up as a 17-year-old young white man too, and I grew up in fear of my life around black people because they were killing and robbing people around me all the time. And I don't understand, as I was a father, you could sit idly by and not condemn the culture that killed your son.
Are you done?
Yes, I am, sir.
Okay, my turn to speak. You are part of the problem, my friend.
So clearly, y'all can see the division in this case, right? You have Dr. Umar saying any young black teen should be carrying a knife to school because there's white boys riding around with guns. And then you're going to have Jake Lang saying black kids are the ones doing the most murders and using the most illegal guns. I mean, they just came out with something, I think it was in Maryland, where they're banning Glocks because Glocks, you know, they take, you know, you get a little switch, you put it on the back of a Glock and it fires automatically. And Glock switches aren't really popular in gun shops and this and that because the vast majority of Americans cannot own a machine gun. Glock switches are popular in drill culture where everyone's talking about shooting switches, and it's like you don't really see a lot of white kids in drill. So the thing is, you have race baiters on each side of this situation. And what it needs to get brought back to is not everyone in their fucking opinion and feeling valid that their opinion is correct. It's the fact that two teens got into a confrontation. One lost his life. Now, again, Dr. Umar says white boys are riding around with guns. This is Austin and his brother, and they have clearly hunting rifles. And this is a common thing for white boys to do in Texas. And then pictures like this hit the internet of Carmelo Anthony. And, bro, they tried to blow this out of proportion. First off, this was a BB gun, and he's with a whole bunch of other white kids in this party. This, what teenager hasn't taken a picture like this before? You got a lot of grown men that still take pictures throwing up the middle finger. So they try to make this kid seem like he was thug nasty, as if he wasn't at a track meeting because he also ran track. They try to make the other kid seem like he was the best kid in the school, you know, whatever. And that's why everyone just started doing the whole race bait shit. And again, social media was able to portray this however they wanted to based on the bias of the person posting. And obviously things heated up even more when a GoFundMe raised $500,000. And it wasn't just the amount of money, it was what the donators were saying. Keep doing what you do, young man. You are an anti-bullying hero, a scholar, and a gentleman. While Black Excellence would comment, nothing, just donating again, the more these hateful whites show their insecurities and fragilities of losing dominance. Sending love, light, and justice to King Carmelo, speaking full exoneration over your name. And then things heated up even more when Carmelo went in front of a black judge who reduced his $1 million or a little bit more than $1 million bond down to just 200 and something thousand, and he went home on house arrest for murder. But nobody would race bait this case more than Minister Dominique Alexander, I think his name is, who, when Austin's father showed up to meet the family of Carmelo, more or less just to say, look, I forgive your son, Dominique basically got him kicked out of the event. He got the victim's father kicked out of the event. Austin's father, Jeff, has been making headlines himself as he attempted to make peace with his son's killer's family and pray together at a press conference held for Carmelo. Instead, he was escorted out by police, with Carmelo's family apparently uninterested in making amends.
What we seen at the beginning of this press conference, the father being at this press conference, these are my words. Don't quote anybody. Is a disrespect to the dignity of his son. That was disrespectful and just shows you all the character.
Now, these are Carmelo's parents. They look presentable. They look well dressed. But this fake fucking MLK right here is a whole bunch of bullshit. Because this man who calls himself a minister and an activist and all this other extra shit, looking at his criminal record, he has felony injury to a child, forging a check, leading police on a high-speed chase, stealing a car, falsely claiming a car was stolen, offensive physical contact, probation violations, felony theft, felony assault causing serious bodily harm, misdemeanor assault, continuous violence against family, theft, making a false police report, evading arrest. And if you don't believe me, I even have the official report from when he beat I believe 2-year-old baby. The baby was in the intensive care unit when he was examined by the doctor. The baby had a subdural hemorrhage, blood around the brain, between the halves of his brain and at the sac of the brain. He also has retinal hemorrhages in both eyes, which is bleeding in the eyes. These types of injuries are seen in trauma with rotational forces. The severity of his injuries is not consistent with rolling off the couch, which is what the minister said happened. The injuries are acute and likely occurred around the time that complainants started to have symptoms like being unresponsive. Without more adequate history of trauma, complainants' injuries are more consistent with abusive head trauma and child abuse. The child was 2 years old at the time of this offense. So this guy became a fucking activist when he was the one actively beating kids, beating women, committing crimes, this and that. And of course, he's just gonna blame it on the fact that he's black. He never actually did any of this shit in his mind, I'm sure. But in reality, on paper, this is the type of piece of shit he is. So he is trying to represent Carmelo Anthony, which set off a chain reaction of people reacting even worse to this. And of course, he tries to take advantage of the Carmelo Anthony case, represent Carmelo and their family, when in reality, he's a piece of shit.
Profile Dallas civil rights activist Dominique Alexander being accused of domestic violence.
Alexander has a history of violence. Fox 4's Ashley Perez joins us live, the very latest on these charges. Ashley.
Tim and Hannah, good morning. Yes, Dominique Alexander is in jail this morning on 2 counts. One is aggravated assault, the other aggravated assault, serious bodily injury, family violence. Now, one is a felony, the other is a misdemeanor. Yesterday, he was arrested and charged. Alexander has a history of violence. He was convicted of shaking a 2-year-old baby in 2011 and received probation. He was arrested in 2016 for violating that probation. Then in 2017, he was arrested in Denton on a theft charge. Alexander is a well-known activist in Dallas, protesting several high-profile police shootings, including this past year against former DPD officer Amber Geiger. He was also part.
So this is my thing, right? He beats women and kids. He doesn't have a male victim in any of his cases from what I read. He beats women and kids, and then to get the attention off of the type of man he is, he puts himself in the situations where he grabs a mic, a loudspeaker, gets in front of people, and he speaks out on people that have been shot by the police because he knows that he can use the rage the community is feeling to make himself appear like a better person. Oh, I'm doing this for the community. I'm doing this for the community. Meanwhile, he's causing hell in his own household. So there are many reasons why this case has reached the level of publicity that it has. A lot of the people involved have their own ulterior motives. A lot of people are using this to just spew their own racist or prejudiced views against each other. Again, another situation causing division, but apparently a possible defense method has been released that Carmelo may be using in an attempt to beat this case. Attorneys for the Texas teenager accused of fatally stabbing a 17-year-old at a track meet are likely to focus on the size difference between the two during his murder trial. Carmelo Anthony, 19, was charged with murder after Austin Metcalf bled out in his twin brother's arms during a track meet at a stadium in Frisco, Texas. Anthony and Metcalf, both 17 at the time, had gotten into a confrontation during a rain delay at the sporting event after Metcalf called out Anthony for standing under a tent that did not belong to his school. They exchanged words before Anthony allegedly pulled out a knife and stabbed Metcalf. He fled the scene but was soon tracked down and arrested. Anthony, whose family launched an online fundraiser to aid his legal battle, has pled not guilty and is claiming self-defense. During his trial, which is set to begin on Thursday, Anthony's defense team could possibly zone in on their client and Metcalf's contrasting sizes as a way to prove self-defense. Anthony is 5'9" and weighs 130 pounds, according to the arrest report, while Metcalf, who played football, was 6 foot.
Nah, for probation, we gotta stop that shit. It's $350 a day to house inmates. So why are we keeping these types behind bars? Yeah, if you didn't do nothing that's crazy violent and you don't have a history of like violent ass shit, I feel like there's another way than to lock you up like a cage animal. Cause they not trying to reform you. It's just like, nigga, we trying to get free labor and punish you at this point.
Yeah, definitely for first-time offenders, if you can afford your bond,
you can bond out.
I should get a bond that I could afford anyway, unless like I did some shit like a series of murders or something. But like even if I kill somebody, I should get an affordable bond as a first offense. Yeah. As y'all trying to figure out if I'm guilty or not. I'm just charged. I'm just getting charged with it right now, but I may not be the one. I ain't got no history of this. Y'all trying to figure it out, so I should be able to be home on house arrest until y'all figure it out.
As of now, y'all don't know if I did it or not.
Man, like mandatory for first-time offenders. Like you definitely should, cause you have no way to prove that I will or will not do this again because I don't have a history. So you should give me grace on the fact that you can't decide and just be like, house arrest.
Fuck it.
But nigga, you still, this is pending, but I'm gonna let you be at the crib. Cool. And if I do something while I'm at the crib, then that's
Come get me, shit.
No, literally, like it's a win-win. Like it ain't no like if I'm innocent. Cool, go find you more likely found the real nigga. Cool. But if I did do it, or if I'm just a guilty motherfucker anyway, breaking the rules, I'm gonna be right back.
Yeah, come get me.
Y'all niggas good. So that should definitely be a thing. I don't know why it's not. Like, that's insane. I understand them not being able to afford their bond, but it's certain people that just, no bond just because, somebody died.
That crazy way.
Yeah, like if I get in a fight with somebody and I break their neck, that don't mean I shouldn't get no bond, or I get like insane fucking like I get $1 million bond. It's
That's
just
crazy.
like
100,000 would have been cool.
It's like, bro,
Cause you only got paid 10% of it.
Yeah, but it's like 10% of $1 million.
Yeah, 100,000.
It's like, nigga, how am I gonna come up with that?
In cash, and even if you get convicted, put not guilty on the conviction, you still don't get the money back.
Oh, nigga, once it's paid, it's paid.
That's their money.
You paid for what it was. You was
in jail.
You was in jail and you wanted to come out early. You could have just stayed in jail until we figured it out. But since you wanted to come out early, it costed you this much. And now you innocent. Cool. We figured that out in 3 months. You could have did 3 months.
And then
you was out same day, same week. We arrested you. That ain't my problem. So I mean, you know how that shit go, like nigga. It is what it is.
And too, I feel like they probably would give more people house arrest, but a lot of people would be running when they get put on house arrest. So
that's because a lot of the people that be in them situations, like it's not common that an everyday person accidentally kills somebody.
Yeah.
Like that's not a thing. Like most people that's in them situations be people that be in shit like that. Like you be around shit like that where it can happen. You might be around nigga that be playing with a gun. You might be around nigga that's on drugs with a gun. You might just be around violent motherfuckers. Something pop off.
Boom.
Or something happen to you. And you in a situation where you gotta defend yourself. That ain't happening to no everyday person. What the nigga, where y'all was at in a fucked up ass apartment? I would have never been in a place like this hanging out.
Why are you gonna hanging out?
No, literally. So, like, nigga.
Y'all get it, but shit stupid.
And weigh 200 to 225 pounds. Now, I don't know about Texas, but in Florida, the size of a person has absolutely fuck all to do with if it stands your ground. You're not just able to be like, oh, he's bigger than me, so I stabbed him. Because they're gonna ask you, okay, well, if he's bigger than you and y'all had a confrontation, why didn't you run away? It says in the arrest that Carmelo stabbed him in the chest and then ran. Why didn't you just run away to begin with? Why did you have to stab him first? If you're that in fear of his size, why not remove yourself from the situation? Well, people are gonna be like, oh, well, he has the right to stand his ground and this and that. That's true though. You do have the right to stand your ground. And if someone puts hands on you, you have the right to defend yourself. But the level of force has to equate to the level of force being used against you. If someone pushes you, you can't stab them or shoot them. You can push them back. If someone punches you, you can't just obliterate them. That's not how self-defense works. Now, his attorney also said that the self-defense argument could stand up in this case, even though Anthony was allegedly the only one with a weapon. The question is, what's a weapon? Case law has said that a shoe can be a weapon. Your hands can be a weapon. A bottle can be a weapon, the lawyer told the Morning News. Now, did they get access to the $500,000 from the GoFundMe? Because this doesn't sound like a fucking, $500,000 lawyer here. Shoes could be a weapon, Your Honor. Hands could be no, you're not getting arrested for having a concealed shoe. You're not getting arrested for having automatic hands. You're getting arrested for having guns, knives, bats, brass knuckles, shit like that, right? Those are weapons. When you use that on somebody, that is a fucking weapon. So for him to be like, oh, is the knife even a weapon? Yeah, dumbass. He also noted that self-defense could be a valid argument if the victim who was killed was approaching the other in an aggressive manner or put their hands on him. According to the arrest report, a witness said that Anthony sat under the tent belonging to Metcalf's team. Metcalf told Anthony to move, and Anthony replied, touch me and see what happens. Metcalf then touched him as Anthony said, punch me and see what happens. If I reasonably believe this guy is about to attack me and I know if I'm being attacked by him, he could kill or seriously injure me, then I am justified in using whatever defense mechanism I need to preserve my life. Texas is a stand your ground state, which means a person can legally use deadly force if they believe they are in danger. Not just in danger. You can use deadly force if you believe you're about to die. That's it. Not just you're in danger. Otherwise, kids in high school would be clapping each other left and right every time there's a fucking fight. Like, what? I don't understand. Are they trying to put weight classes on high school fights? Oh, he was an inch bigger than me and 10 pounds bigger, so I shot him because I was scared. You're not even allowed to have a knife on school campus. You can't have weapons there. So trying to justify, oh, well, he had the right to do it, but he shouldn't even have had the fucking knife.
Going good.
Goes back to what Charleston White said.
Yeah, we chill.
How were you that in fear for your life that you had to bring a knife to school and you couldn't have just contacted or told your parents and they could have contacted the school? How is it justified if you were in that much fear, you premeditatedly brought a knife to school? And not only that, you cannot provoke in self-defense. You can't reach in your bag and be like, touch me, see what happens. That's provoking. You cannot provoke in a self-defense case. I can't grab my gun and be like, do it. And then when you do it, I blow you the fuck down. That's not self-defense. When police tracked down Anthony and took him into custody last year, he told an officer, I'm not alleged, I did it. He made the statement as the cop told others that Anthony was being arrested for the deadly knife attack. He put his hands on me, I told him not to. Anthony told the cops as he was handcuffed at the stadium. Metcalf bled out in his twin brother's arms after he was stabbed. More than a year on from his sibling's death, Hunter walked across the stage and accepted his and his brother's high school diplomas during a graduation ceremony on May 21st.
Hunter Metcalf will accept the posthumous diploma in honor of his brother, Austin Metcalf.
Now, I want to immediately point this out. Black woman here, there's another black girl here, there's a black guy here, there's a black employee here. Watch this.
Diploma in honor of his brother, Austin Metcalf.
Look at how many black people are clapping and supporting him on the behalf of his brother. This girl right here, she's happy. He shouted out for him. He was clapping. They're all black. So you can't say this is entirely a race thing. It's not. It's a matter of what's right and what's wrong. You're gonna have people supporting things for all of the wrong reasons. You're gonna have people who, if he deserved it or didn't, automatically support or denounce him based off of his race. That is the problem here, because clearly in this crowd, you can see a group of people who are clearly black supporting him for taking that diploma on his brother's behalf. And that's why all these race agendas need to stop. We need to view things for what the fuck they are. If it's a clear-cut crime committed, you cannot just denounce the crime and be like, yeah, whatever, you know, but he should get off because he's black. And it should be the other way around too. If a white kid does something, you shouldn't just get off because, yeah, whatever, no. It has to be respected both ways. Otherwise, these fucking examples of division are always gonna keep popping up and it's gonna cause racial tension. But seeing everybody that was clapping for him, that's a beautiful moment. And it just goes to show you that no, everything in this world isn't as black and white as we think it is. Hey. You do have people that...
Hey, wrong. I was feeling the same way. I was like, bro, they on TV at a public graduation. Nigga, you have no choice but to clap at that.
I mean, my thing is, anyway, it's just like, that shit don't mean that them the people that
at the school with him,
like they know.
Of course they gonna be biased.
Yeah, so it's like they gonna hit a nigga with, yeah, they were both good students. They ain't picking no sides, but nigga gonna pick sides, bro. That's just what it is. And shit, hey, the black people more than likely gonna be side with the little black boy, and the white people more than likely gonna be side with the white boy that died. And then you gonna have people that feel like you. That's just, you know, feel like, oh, it shouldn't matter. Well, it do to most people.
Yeah.
It's just what it is.
And also there are videos that was showing how the brothers were always fighting and bullying kids. Yeah, when I watched the original one, they said there was hella videos of the brothers like ganging up on different kids and shit.
Yeah, I mean, the nigga big as hell. He's 6 foot, 200, 225.
Yeah, you saw that big ass. Imagine two of them big ass niggas walk up on you.
So, I mean, it's not crazy. Like, I understand nigga lost a son and shit, but I've also been a kid before. I've been a teenager before, and I just seen big ass niggas throw their weight around just because they bigger than everybody else. And if it's two of y'all, I can only imagine.
They should ignite shit.
No, for real.
Like, no cap.
And I'm not even saying the way Lil Bro handled it was the best. We know that, but he did what he did. And, you know, it's the consequences of both of their actions. He stabbed him, but whatever he done did previously, even if he didn't go that far that day, maybe he did something already, and then that moment, fuck it. He was like on top of that.
Yeah, he had complained to the principal. Oh yeah, see, if he been complaining and shit, then hey.
Man, so it's just a fucked up situation because both of them was teenagers. Like, it's some shit where it's like, nigga, y'all shouldn't even be in these situations. Like, nigga.
Especially right now, nigga.
Yeah, like, y'all, you died and he killed you at a it's like both of y'all, your life and his life changed.
Y'all both fucked up.
And both of y'all, like I said, both of these niggas 17 when it happened.
Young as fuck.
Like, that shit just, man, that's what really make it fucked up. And I do hate when situations lose what it's actually about and it just become about the race. When it's one race and another race, something happened. It's like, bruh, what actually happened though? Let's talk about what happened. And like I said, we can see both sides. Like, yeah, brother didn't handle the situation the best on school grounds. But also, we ain't gonna just jump on how he reacted. Certain shit, we don't know what he was dealing with when it was pertaining to bruh, for him to just jump to, I'ma stab him. They don't sound like that was random. You know what I'm saying? Like, nah, nigga, you been fucking with me. I'm not a criminal, nigga. I ain't got no record. I ain't been doing this. So if I did that, you been fucking with me, bro.
Like, you choosing to do this, bro. At this point.
Let's call it what it is, bro. You been fucking with me, cause if I was that type of little boy, fuck a picture. I would have a record. They always want to put up a picture of a nigga that's throwing up a middle finger. Okay, cool, whatever.
Cool, whatever.
And a nigga holding a gun.
Every time.
But at the end of the day, bro, what have I done? I ain't got no record.
I haven't done shit.
As far as you know, I'm a scholar and an athlete, bro. So that's what you got to go off of.
You gonna treat me as such too.
Man, come on, man. So when you finish, bro, if I killed the nigga, bro, something had to happen, fam. I earned that grace.
Mm-hmm.
I've been on the right path to this. So something had to happen, nigga. Fuck is you talking about? Appreciate the follow. Wrong.
Thanks, Wrong. We appreciate you, bro. But yeah, this shit.
I wish brother best though, and like I said, I hate that happen to the family, cause you know the daddy. I mean, he paying for the sins of his son.
Mm-hmm.
Like nigga, his dad ain't at school. Cause I know niggas be putting it on the parents, but sometimes kids just be what they is.
Sometimes you can't control what your kid
gonna
be.
Yeah, I can act like this around my parents, but then I can get to school and I'm on demon time.
I feel like everybody got a different persona kind of when they be with their parents a little bit.
If you a teenager, yeah.
It's a little more reserved.
Especially depending on your relationship with them. Like, I know me, I was only a percentage of who I was around my daddy. So just imagine these niggas being bullies. But if I'm just a regular dude around my dad, then I'm down cutting that in half. I'm suppressing what I do at school. So when I get to school, I'm turned up to the max. Because this is the only place I be like this.
Because this is the only time I can be my true self.
Nah, for real.
Yeah.
That's some entitled shit too. Or they daddy probably was bullying them, talking to them crazy. Probably treating them like they was some bitches. And they go to school, do that shit to niggas smaller than them because they scared of their daddy. It could be a lot of shit. Like, it's just, bruh. Like I said, like, it's fucked up because they kids, bruh.
But it's true.
Like, that's really it. Because if it was grown folks, it'd just be what it was, bro. You fucking with me, I reacted how I did, that's it. But with it being teenagers, it's just like, man, goddamn. I hate he felt like he had to kill the nigga at a track meet. Like I said, bro, that ain't no, nigga ain't just waking up doing it.
I'ma smoke somebody at track meet today, that don't happen.
You been fucking with me, and I just probably had the knife just in case.
Yeah, because I feel like a knife, that's what I was saying. I don't feel like a knife is too crazy to go to school, depending where you go to school at. Like, if you talk to niggas in LA, they be having to bring shit because they walk through so many neighborhoods, and if they from a different neighborhood and they move over to where they gotta go to school, and in the neighborhood where you're not supposed to be from over there at, they might try to do something to you. So, and you know, we heard cases of time before, and you said he also made complaints to the principal, and sometimes schools, the principals don't do shit. So, man, it's like, it's a go case by case basis for real, bro. Situational.
He probably gonna do some time though. Like I don't think he gonna get off like completely just off of strength.
I think they need to give him maybe a year or two manslaughter and probation.
I don't know, cause he grown.
But he did it when he was 17.
Cause these niggas goddamn, they might, you know what I mean? I don't know, cause this nigga representation is ass right now.
Yeah, but they can't convict you because you got older. They're gonna convict you. They're gonna probably convict you off the fact of when you was the age when you did that shit.
Yeah, but still, that nigga was 17. So I mean, it'd been different if the nigga was a few years younger, but 17, nigga, they'll charge nigga 16, cause with murder, they'll charge nigga 16 as an adult, so 17.
The nigga that killed Pop Smoke, he was 16. He got out at 23, 22.
They give him their
juvenile life.
Yeah.
Yeah, but you could be 16, 17, still get it. It just depends on how y'all play it. Or how it's played.
If this nigga keep the representation he got now,
he get max time in one.
Yeah, this nigga's going to jail.
Kurt's going to jail.
But if he get good representation, he gonna be straight.
Hopefully.
But with that nigga, he going to jail.
Yeah, chat, bruh.
He's gonna be locked up.
At least 2.
Support each other regardless of race. You do have people that sympathize with each other regardless of race. Now, what do I think is going to happen in this case? I'm not sure. I know I'm going to be covering it. Do I think it was self-defense for him to do that? In all honesty, I don't. I don't. Because a fight is a fight. And there has to be a clear distinction of what fear is. Because the softest kid in school, he's scared every day. He's scared of everything, you know? So if you just walk up and push that kid, that doesn't give him the right to kill you. Again, self-defense, you have to be under the impression that you're about to die or suffer serious harm. That's the reality of it. And not for nothing, yeah, you can stand your ground. You don't have to run away, but sometimes the best thing to do is move and get the fuck back if you know you're about to get smashed. So it's like, if Carmelo felt like he wasn't gonna be able to beat this dude during a fight, whatever the situation is, does that give him a right to stab him? He wasn't getting beat to death. He never got punched. And he went in his bag and said, touch me and see what happens. For that, I don't think that's self-defense. But we're just gonna have to wait and see how this case plays out. Let me know y'all's thoughts and comments in the comment section. Hopefully we don't have a whole bunch of keyboard warriors in the comments going back and forth on a bunch.
All right, I don't care about the keyboard warriors, but yeah, this case is kind of tricky, bro. I ain't gonna lie. I'm not even gonna lie.
Yeah, that's what's gonna get him though. The witness saying he said that.
Then it's a whole different thing now.
Yeah, because when they go to court and they testify, and like,
over with.
I heard him say,
blah, blah, blah.
Touch me and see what happens. That fuck up everything.
Now it's over with.
It's like, damn, I can't. It's like I said, you can put your lawyer in a situation where it's like, damn, nigga, how I'm playing self-defense when you said that, and it's a nigga that can confirm you said that. Damn.
It came out of your mouth, nigga.
Yeah, you going to jail. I can't defend that.
That's fucked up.
I wish you wouldn't have said that.
I really wish you wouldn't have said that.
Yeah, so he probably gonna do some time. I don't know how long, but he doing some time for sure. Especially if that witness, you know what I'm saying, follow through with the case and
do all that shit.
Yeah, they need them to come testify to that. It's over.
Especially they tell them to take the stand.
Yeah, because if they go on self-defense, then there's an automatic win for them if they use that card. It's like, how's it self-defense when this nigga pretty much is premeditated? I know exactly what I'm going to do if you do something to me.
Over with.
Yeah.
Over with.
fucked. Damn, little dude. You probably really, you know what I'm saying? You know, probably really going through it, bro. But it's like, damn. If you probably would have just, you better off just kind of doing it. Instead of saying something, you get your case fought. But having that argument beforehand, man, you could just deal. If you on the wrong team, fuck dude, fuck you and walk off. He follow you, whatever happened then. But it sound like, man, you like, man, fuck dude. You touched me, your shit going down. He touched you and shit went down.
That's what happened.
Yeah, I can't tell you if you was wrong or not. He said, so what that mean? He told dude and he went with his move, his fault. Nah, I feel that, but it's just in the court, in the eyes of the law, it ain't gonna work like that.
Especially if they had that argument right before.
Just cause his defense is self-defense. And by the law, what he did wasn't self-defense. It was premeditated. Cause you know exactly what you gonna do if a motherfucker fuck with you. And you letting them know that. You like, nigga, do something to me, I'ma do something to you. But you do something fatal. Now, if you would've just beat the nigga ass, it's just what it is. But you kill him, you change the whole situation. Cause it's like, nigga, you could've walked away. But like I said, if you beat the nigga ass, you can walk away after that. If you kill a nigga, you can't just leave.
You stuck.
Like, I mean, he ran, but they got his ass. They went and found him. So I'm like, man, nah, that. I feel you. Don't get me wrong, but little bro going to jail just off the screen. A witness hearing him say that shit.
They gonna just take that one witness and be like, fuck it.
I mean, it was two witnesses, but it was one that said exactly what he said, but it was another witness that was right there too. Plus, brother. So, man, come on.
Got a pocket.
Yeah, come on, Carl. Man, what the fuck this freaky frog doing in the woods?
With a 15.
It's a camp counselor too. I'm already knowing.
Camp counselor is weird. There you go. That nigga look like he trying to be part of NSYNC or something. Don't ever trust an old ass counselor that look like that, nigga. That nigga look mean. I ain't gonna lie. You trust him with your kids?
Man, fuck no.
That nigga look like he do something strange. I don't know, shit. I ain't fucking with dude.
A nigga like this, I ain't never been in no camp, but he was, my brother said you add them videos he sent to the watch later, he sent to
the Discord?
Yeah, I'm assuming so.
Let me see, because when I checked last night, it wasn't on there. I'm gonna turn this off real quick. I feel like a baked Kenny. Kenny got baked by that motherfucker. I feel like he did. I feel like a baked potato. Y'all better check the Discord. This one. Oh, the essay shit. You wanna watch this one right now?
No, not before the one you already clicked on.
Alright, we're gonna watch that next then. Alright, y'all, we got EW body cam. Parents find counselor hiding in woods with 15-year-old. Let's see what the fuck happened.
What crime am I being suspected of?
Crime? Yeah. Okay, well, right now would be a potential offense.
He was pretty upset. Said he had every right to put my face through my.
Yeah, there's something weird about this guy.
He liked the attention he got from female students that he worked with specifically.
I'm gonna be honest with you. This is grooming behavior.
Did you ask him if there was ever anyone else? Other students?
Yes.
On April 5th, 2023, the Mason County Sheriff's Office in Shelton, Washington is called when a 15-year-old girl fails to return home after a run. Using Find My Phone, they go to her last known location and discover a grown man hiding nearby in the woods. As shocking as this is, the man's true identity and the scope of his other indiscretions are even more disturbing than anyone could have imagined.
It is her school counselor.
The following is based on official police records released to date, and some of the footage has never been seen before until now. When her daughter didn't come home after a run, the 15-year-old's mother and stepfather trace her location on Find My Phone to a road near their house, arriving just in time to see the teen walk out of the woods. They soon realize that a man is hiding somewhere deeper in the trees. He only emerges once they've taken the keys to his motorcycle, where they had been left in the ignition, and called the police. Now that a deputy is on the scene, he approaches the man.
How's it going? You got ID on you? Is there any reason that a school counselor is meeting with a 15-year-old girl outside of school up in the middle of the woods?
I have reason, yeah.
Okay.
It's not what they suspected to be.
Okay, well, here's the deal. I've been doing this job for 7 years, and you hiding in the woods tells me otherwise. So...
Now we put it on the grill.
You don't? You really don't think that it's unprofessional that you're up here in the woods with a 15-year-old girl?
I would say that I crossed the line professionally. I would say it's not what I think you're insinuating it to be.
Okay.
The deputy returns to his vehicle, relaying the information he's uncovered so far.
So this 15-year-old girl was up here in booty shorts, and parents came up, found a street bike near where her location was showing. She came out of the woods and some male had ran off and hid in the woods. It's West Govey. It was initially called in as a welfare, that they were worried about the daughter. The reason was they came up here and found a bike, and then a male had ran into the woods. Daughter's wearing booty shorts. The male finally came out. It is her school counselor. He is 29 years old. It's Samuel Caffey. They've been thinking something was kind of weird between the interactions between him and their daughter. They said he finally came out of the woods after they were up here for quite a while. He came walking back out to his street bike here.
The girl's parents told the deputy that they had waited for about an hour for Sam to finally emerge from the woods. Her mother had first become uncomfortable with her daughter's relationship with her school counselor in mid-December 2022. She was missing a significant amount of class time and spending it in Sam's office. The first week of January, she went to the school to address her concerns, only to discover that her daughter was with him in his office at that very moment. At the scene, the deputy speaks with the teen's mother and stepdad to establish more of the story about how they ended up here today.
Your daughter's just hanging out in the back of the car?
Yeah, I'm going to kind of go keep an eye on her. I don't believe there's anything she has that she can, like, herself with, but she's said it multiple times because she didn't want us to find out who she was in the woods with. And we said, hey, if he's an 18-year-old boy, we'll be gladly give him his keys to his car back and we'll leave.
When you got here, where'd they go?
When I pulled in, walking, and I said, well, whose bike is this? And she said, oh, I don't know. But then she went and took her phone off of it, and I said, well, you know whose bike it is, like whose house, whose property is this? What are you doing? Who are you with? And like, they wouldn't show themselves. They were hiding in the woods. And I thought I was going to come up here. Maybe she got hit by a car. You know, who knows? Somebody picked her up. I'm freaking out. Like, she's not picking up. Her phone's not even moving. And
did she drive up here, or did?
No, she said she was going on a run. I don't know if she hopped on that bike and came up here, if he picked her up and brought her up here, or if she actually ran her little butt up here and met him up here. I don't know.
Though they wouldn't discover this just yet, right before the deputy arrived, the 15-year-old messaged Sam on Snapchat, writing, "They took your keys and got your license plate, and I don't know what to do." Investigators later discovered a note underneath this message reading, "You changed chats to delete immediately." The other messages exchanged between Sam and the student would paint a horrifying picture.
I know I'm being asked to stay, right? I guess I wasn't directly being asked to stay, but I know you have my ID and my key.
Yep. You're not going nowhere.
Sure.
There's 2 detectives on their way up here. They're going to be coming up to talk to you. So just hang tight over next to your bike. They're going to be here soon. And the detective sergeant is
nigga look like he belongs as the main villain in the anime.
The school to find out as to why you're up here with a 15-year-old girl. hiding in the woods.
Fuck the kids.
So you can go and wait over next to your bike.
One last question, if I may.
Mhm.
What crime am I being suspected of?
What's
Crime?
taking so long to talk?
Okay, well, right now would be a
scared.
potential offense.
No, man. I would be spazzing.
And what evidence to put me other than just the circumstances?
So, before you try to YouTube lawyer it up, let me inform you
That's
right
hella
now,
funny,
based
bro.
on reasonable suspicion,
Sure.
which is Terry v. Ohio, I can reasonably detain you for the time being for an investigation. You were up here, you're 29 years old, you were a school counselor. You were up here with a 15-year-old girl that is wearing very short shorts. She was hiding from her parents. She came walking out, most likely from the back of the bushes, wherever you guys were. Her phone was sitting on your bike. You were hiding in the woods for almost an hour. So, based on that information, at this time, I am telling you, you are not free to go.
Yes.
Okay. Wait next to your bike. Hey, Jeff. Yeah, there's something weird about this guy. He's weird. He's smirking when he's asking if he's free to go. I'm informing him no. He's asking why not. And he's sitting there smirking.
Following this discussion, a decision is made.
Do you have your cell phone on you? Let me see your cell phone. Based on exigent circumstances and the fact that you could be destroying evidence of a crime, taking your phone for the time being.
You can do that?
Yes.
You can do that.
Have your daughter's phone?
It isn't long before the detectives arrive and the deputy briefs them about the situation.
But his behavior is off.
Sam is brought into a vehicle to speak with investigators. He's Mirandized and tells them that he's been a high school counselor at Shelton High School for 7 years. He works specifically with the freshmen, overseeing about 400 students.
Because of my age, demeanor, I'm the softest landing, meaning I'm the most approachable. I come from a place of really, soft-heartedness. They were like, you should be the freshman guy. So I usually pick a handful of kids that I really deeply invest in.
Sam explains that the 15-year-old girl is one of those students.
So what brings you then to where we're at here?
Yeah. One of my students that I've gotten to know really well, who's in my DBT, dialectical and behavioral therapy group, who's somebody who comes and checks in with me pretty regularly. And so she recently had some kind of abnormal home situations. And so we've been staying in better contract electronically about what's going on.
Sam tells them that the abnormal situation was an argument between the teen and her mother.
She ended up, in her words, punching a tree and showing me pictures of how bruised up her fists were, her right fist was. And then she sent me a picture of her bruised forehead from her and her mom both said that she had smashed her head into the wall repeatedly because she stated that they were not listening to her.
Sam reveals that this isn't the first time he's been in trouble at work because of his inappropriate behavior with students.
That was a conversation that I had with HR and my evaluator earlier this year. Because I was allowing students to reach out to me via Google Voice and Instagram to be able to get a hold of me when they were having problems and going through things.
Investigators reached out to Sam's now ex-wife, Rachel, and she told them she always had an issue with Sam's boundaries with his female students. In an EWU exclusive interview, Rachel discussed a particular incident between Sam and a different student than the one he was caught with.
But she had said a few inappropriate comments, and I had come back with, hey, that makes me uncomfortable. That should make you uncomfortable. Why haven't you said anything? Because letting it slide communicates that you like that attention from her, and she should be, assigned to someone else, and he didn't do it. He would have a game theory over Discord late at night. So it was, I think it was late Friday nights or something. But sometimes he would be up until midnight. I get wanting to do this thing with your students, but that's pretty late.
So there was one parent that had agreed initially, and then at one point they said, yeah, I don't feel comfortable with this anymore. Mr. Caffey dropped an F-bomb, and it sounded like they were talking more as friends than as a counselor. And I was willing to submit records of all the text message exchanges to try to state it, that there was no malfeasance here. And that's not what they were looking for. They just needed to document that they had that conversation, and they reviewed what grooming policy looked like as well as electronic communication. And they had asked me to cease electronic communication with students, or else further disciplinary actions would happen. And I did that with some students, but not all students.
Okay.
And that's kind of what led me to these circumstances here.
In her interview, Rachel shared that even Sam's own friends had noticed something was off.
One of them had said that they always got a weird feeling that he liked the attention he got from female students that he worked with specifically.
So let's talk about these circumstances here. What's going on here today?
Yeah. I talk pretty regularly.
This is a massive understatement, as will soon become clear. Sam reveals that he mostly communicated with the student over Snapchat, but also spoke on Instagram. After the fight with her mom, Sam claims the student said she wanted to talk to him.
I feel like he was kind of like wanted to be like a white knight and just kind of like save them all, was kind of the impression for a while.
Yeah. I suggested that I come out and check in with her, and I initiated that.
Okay. So why the personal check-in when you guys had clearly been communicating via social media?
It's different face-to-face.
Okay. How did you know where to pick her up?
Because I have access to her address, and I had...
Via the school's database? Okay. Is that something you're supposed to use for off-duty purposes?
No.
According to the school's IT department, the last time Sam accessed the school's student database was back in March, meaning that he hadn't recently looked up her address.
Tell me about what happened when you showed up.
She said that she was going to go on a run and that she was going to meet me at her mailboxes.
Okay.
And so I drove and sat and saw her run by the mailboxes, and she saw me, and she ran up to me. And then she was worried, and we were worried that Mom and would come by the driveway and see us, and she was worried about that. So she hopped on the back, and we puttered up here.
Okay.
We pulled off, and then we stood and we talked.
Sam claims that they were only speaking for 10 minutes when the girl's mother and stepdad arrived. However, the fact that she was gone long enough for them to become concerned puts this statement in doubt.
And so I stepped forward and hopped into the bushes.
Why'd you do that?
1, Mom wasn't aware that we were up here. 2, my fear was I've already had a conversation with my district and my HR around student contact, and that this clearly put my job at risk.
At any time did you come out and say, hey, it's me?
No. Yeah, that's exactly what I did.
How far into the conversation was that?
He had shot his personal weapon into the air twice.
What do you mean personal weapon?
He had a firearm, and so he shot his firearm twice on 2 different occasions.
That had to be disconcerting.
Definitely was.
Was he saying anything when he did that?
Yelled out, she's 15.
According to police documents, they found casings on the ground near the mother and stepdad's vehicle. It was soon after this that Sam finally came out of the woods.
I just said, hey, it's me. Let me explain myself.
Did he?
A little bit. He was pretty upset. Said he had every right to put my face through my...
The teen's mother and stepdad revealed that this wasn't the first shocking incident involving Sam. On January 22nd, 2023, a few months earlier, they had taken their daughter snowboarding when Sam seemed to show up randomly and attach himself to their group. He made 3 passes down the mountain with them. The stepdad said that he wouldn't let the girl out of his sight during this incident, but saw that at one point the 15-year-old noticed she lost her nose ring, and Sam took out his earring and gave it to her to wear. He also took a video of her snowboarding on his phone.
Are you required to be licensed to be a school counselor?
I have a certificate.
Okay. That's probably in jeopardy because of this contact, which tells me that there's something profoundly different about this contact and this relationship
if you have a video you want us to react to, click
to put all that away
on the reaction tab
and jeopardize all of that.
That's all.
Why her?
Really need.
Why are you
And
risking
for certain
everything
updates.
for her?
And we send the links for the shirts.
I don't think it's just like, I think if you look at who I choose to invest in, like I work this job with my heart on my sleeve all the time.
Okay.
And so, yeah, especially through the last couple months of this year, like I've maybe overstretched in my professional boundaries, but in a place of like, I know what I'm doing is supporting kids. I thought having a familiar, comfortable face that she trusted to tell her that it was going to be okay was helpful.
Okay. Because I'm going to tell you exactly what this looks like and exactly what it smells like, and I think exactly what it is. Okay. This is grooming behavior. Okay. And as a counselor, I know damn good and well you know exactly what that is. Okay.
Soon after detectives arrived, the 15-year-old girl was transported to the hospital due to the threats she had made. She was then enrolled into a long-term psychiatric treatment facility, and according to police documents, she was extremely affected by what had transpired between her and Sam. She couldn't talk about it without having an emotional breakdown. However, she would eventually speak, revealing that the worst details are yet to come.
I'm going to be honest with you, you up. Okay, you know that.
Yeah.
You crossed about every ethical boundary that exists.
Professionally, yeah.
Absolutely. I don't think it's for altruistic reasons, okay? I think that your relationship with this student in particular has crossed over from being a counselor-student relationship to a relationship between a man and a woman, okay?
I think at this point, I would like a lawyer in order to further have this conversation.
Okay. That is your right.
After refusing to speak, Sam was eventually released and allowed to leave without charges. However, the investigation continued. Rachel, who had no idea where Sam had been or that he had been meeting a student, became an unlikely wealth of information.
The detective was essentially like, if you want to be done, you can be done. But if you want to see if you can get any information to help our case as well, and you're like, willing to do that, then like, that would be great. And I was completely done before then, but it was kind of like I'm going to manipulate the manipulator a little bit to get information from him.
After talking with Sam, Rachel spoke with a detective.
I let him stay with me that night because I was worried about him.
Did he make statements?
Oh, yeah.
That night he did?
Yeah. There was something that night. And then reading the report, because I got the report already, and I read it. It's just kind of like, wow, like, he did completely manipulate her too. Being like, if this got out, I'd myself.
According to police documents, not only had Sam told the student his plan if they ever got caught, but there had been a time when he thought they'd been caught, and he almost attempted to carry out his plan. In her interview, Rachel explains that earlier that year she and Sam had experienced problems and separated before reconciling. During the separation, they had dated other people and later discussed those relationships when they got back together.
He told me he had gone on a few dates.
You asked for them to say something.
So he's younger than me.
You asked him to be mad, nigga.
That things had just gotten like romantic with someone around Valentine's.
What Rachel hadn't known at the time was that Sam had been referring to the student. Since her phone had been seized by police, they discovered that the 15-year-old had written messages to Sam in her Notes app. One message seems to confirm this date of Valentine's Day and reads, "I already had thought about us being each other's Valentines because we were super flirty. Then you started hinting to me that you might be getting me something, so I wrote that note and made you that bracelet. So I'm always with you." She goes on to say that never in a million years would I think that this is what was going to happen. Based on the note, the student would have just turned 15 a month prior. Police also found a photo time-stamped February 14th, showing a heart-shaped box of chocolates, what appears to be marijuana, and 2 vape cartridges. It was revealed that Sam also bought her a pink sweatshirt, an anime keychain, a stuffed animal, a book, and a hair treatment. Sam also kept her vape pen in his office so she could use it at school and not get caught.
Later, he had told me that he had kissed someone on Valentine's Day.
The student eventually began speaking with a new counselor who told detectives she and Sam would meet on the school campus and go into a closet. In fact, they had also met up at the same location where they were eventually caught on several other occasions.
Did he refer to her as girlfriend? Like after this all?
Yes. At points that like they were girlfriend and boyfriend, like they had like done that.
The student had a contact in her phone named My Love with a red heart emoji. When selected, it opened Snapchat and started calling Sam Caffey. If this wasn't concerning enough, in one note intended for Sam, she wrote, "I remember the way you would look at me and the way you grabbed my waist. I remember how you would hold my face and tell me how much you love me." As well, in a Snapchat message, she told Sam, "I'll always love and support you. I'll never abandon you. I will never leave you, Sam."
Did he say he loved her?
He told me that he had said that.
Though he hadn't cooperated previously, Sam eventually handed over his phone password, telling investigators it was the phrase, "What are you doing, kiddo?" In Sam's Snapchat data, they found a video he sent to the student where he filmed himself driving and saying, "I love you, and yeah, I miss you. I think about you all the time." As horrifying as this was, it was only the tip of the iceberg. Rachel reveals another twisted element, that Sam's pattern of behavior had started much earlier.
I did want to say that, like, I was a current student, Sam's first year. I think you already know that.
While they didn't interact when Rachel was a student, she explains that she had been 19 when they matched on Tinder, and he was 26. She also shares that he'd already dated someone from her graduating class before meeting her.
But I remember asking Sam if he had remembered me. And he said, obviously he did because he like looked me up. But he said that he did, and that he had liked the way that I looked at him, even though I'd only looked at him twice.
In her EWU exclusive interview, Rachel reflects on why Sam had dated her when she was 19.
My best friend, I think she put it really well one day when we were talking about it. And she said that I was probably just the acceptable version of what he wanted.
Did you ask him if there was ever anyone else? Other students?
Like she look young.
Yes.
Though Sam had been caught acting inappropriately with one student already, she wasn't the first. Another student eventually came forward and shared that earlier that same year, when she was a freshman, Sam began calling her into his office to check on her. She said that by December or January, they were talking nonstop and had added each other on Discord and Instagram. This student reported that Sam would hug her, which she described as really awkward because it felt like a romantic hug since his arms were around her tightly and she could feel his hand on her lower back. He also bought her presents, such as earrings, a Nintendo DS, stickers, and snacks.
He had said there was only one other student that he had said, "I love you" to.
This first student said that Sam told her he loved her and asked, "Do you love me too?" She said she agreed, but didn't mean it in a romantical way. The student said it got progressively worse throughout the following weeks because Sam told her she was his dream girl and that he fantasized about her and saw a future with her.
Oh, yes.
A couple days after her 15th birthday, she walked into his office and Sam told her 3 more years and that he would wait for her because he saw something in her. She said it just got so gross to the point where I didn't feel safe in the school anymore.
They're actually, what we do know is the two girls are very similar.
Really?
Yeah, like the situation and the gifts and the dating and I love you. And,
you got it tight.
that she's been extremely messed up too.
This student eventually left the school because she didn't feel safe or comfortable. Returning to the student that Sam had been caught with, there are a few final horrific details.
Then there was the statement of like, she told him she didn't want to, and he said it would be making love. Yeah. And so, 15-year-old.
The student revealed that she had sent Sam photos of herself and that he had actually been to her house on at least one occasion, possibly more. In one incident, they watched a movie in her bed and Sam performed inappropriate acts on her. Sam was charged with the assault of a child in the 3rd degree, and distributing a controlled substance to a minor. On June 2nd, he was arrested.
Go ahead and interlace your fingers and turn around, palms to the ground. Very much.
It was eventually revealed that the reason Sam had gone to see the 15-year-old student that day was because she was going to stay with her dad, and he came to give her, quote, "one last kiss before you go."
Hey, Sam, so I'm not going to ask you any questions, okay? I just wanted to say something real quick, if that's okay with you. So listen, I know people make mistakes, right? Okay? This is not equaling a conviction right now, it's just probable cause, okay? I know people make mistakes. That being said, it's not the end of life, right? Okay? So if you could please do me a big favor and do everyone a big favor and take care of yourself and not do anything kind of silly and rash, because that's going to put a lot of pain on other people, and we don't need that, okay?
Sam later agreed to give a statement where he said that since being in jail, he has done a lot of introspective thinking. He stated he abused his position as a high school counselor and took advantage of his access to the students. However, he also said he wasn't a predator and never committed similar crimes with other students. Despite this, court records note that there is a chance there are possibly more victims. Sam Caffey pled guilty to the charge of assault of a child with an enhancement due to abuse of trust. His educator's certificate was permanently revoked. He was sentenced to 41 months in prison, must register as a offender and will be under a supervised probationary period of 19 months upon his release.
Yeah, I don't think he was sentenced for long enough, and I think he's out already on parole, from what I've heard or seen.
Sam Caffey no longer appears as currently incarcerated on the Department of Corrections website. We had to cut many details from this video for this platform. Watch our full videos as they were originally made, with no randomly muted words or details cut. We've also dropped brand new EWU videos available only on EWU Plus. Available now on iOS.
Alright, that was either you body cam, y'all. That nigga freaky, bro. I ain't gonna lie. That should be killed up.
Nigga with camp counsel just spoke with kids.
Bro. Which one you gonna watch? This the one, The Price of Self-Respect, remember? About niggas acting like coons for the streaming and the money on the shit.
Who is that?
That's the one your brother sent.
No, I'm talking about the YouTube.
I don't know. He's somebody he said he found.
What's up with it?
CC Motion was good.
I'm on that video.
He said he valid. That the win.
Ruckus, how could you possibly...
Let me see if I gotta go stink mirror, nigga.
How long?
Damn, it's an hour?
Oh, no. It's a 2 and 4 hour screen video.
Man, it killed the time. Couldn't watch that shit first. I lose the hour shit.
Said we got GTA San Andreas with wardrobe, hella drip every screen. And I appreciate it, cool.
Appreciate you.
Nigga said we dress like CJ. Oh shit. Here we go again.
Follow the damn car, CJ. Yeah. I'm gonna say that video. I wanna watch that, but an hour is kind of long. So all you had to do is follow the damn train, CJ. This was 28 minutes. Lock in. You gonna do this one? This one with commentary is low key bad. Alright, fuck it. She valid too. Alright. We're gonna see what she talking about. Kevo said, what's her name? Doothie? That's a crazy ass name. Commentary is low key bad. Re-upload.
Commentary YouTube is becoming slop. This video was taken down because I learned that large commentary creators had shared my video in their group chat and apparently got very upset about being criticized. As a small creator, this was obviously very intimidating. These people have a lot more money, connections, and followers than I do. I was asked to change my thumbnail. I was even asked by a featured commentary creator to unlist the video at only 3,000 views. I'm re-uploading this video that I spent 8 months on to implore you, the viewer, to watch this and form your own opinion. Was I too harsh, or are commentary YouTubers scared that people are waking up to slop content? My commentary recommendations recently have been feeling like such nothing content.
Overconsumption is bad.
Imagine it's lunchtime, and much like a medieval king seeking entertainment, you open up YouTube recommendations to find something to watch with your meal. But all your recommendations are about the same topic.
The performative main character syndromification of macho men's male gaze. Weaponized media literacy, much anyone?
Guys, it's the AI fruits. We're gonna laugh at them and talk about how bad they are. Take that AI.
It all feels like formulaic noise, like every video is identical and no one is saying anything anymore.
The TikTokification of the bizarre deep dive-ification rabbit hole retrospective.
That's a crazy ass
TikTok bad.
AI bad.
Influencer bad.
It feels, dare I say, corporate.
And that's why capitalism is not good. Anyway, today's sponsor is a scented water bottle subscription service.
So join me as I break down the slow, painful decline of commentary YouTube and deep dive this era I call There's Nothing Left to Say, Please Shut Up, Oh God Shut Up, It Hurts. Hello, my name is Duthi, I do commentary, I tough drugs, and much like the Avatar, I disappear when I'm needed most. Watching commentary nowadays without doing some secondary action in the background, like laundry or eating, feels like when you remove the laugh track from a sitcom, really sitting down and listening to what the creator is saying, you realize they aren't really saying anything. And as both a creator and viewer, I feel this heavier than anyone. When trying to come up with video ideas, I realize everything has kind of already been said. Ozempic is bad, plastic surgery is bad, AI is bad. Any video idea just felt like I was contributing to this collective whining on commentary YouTube. I'm sure we've all come across some video that promises to be some grand intellectual piece about the ification of an industrial complex perhaps, but it ends up just being more reaction meme surface skimming lighthearted commentary instead of actual substance. I want to highlight a video that I think is a good example of this, and it's a classic overconsumption bad video essay.
It's called the viral Kendall Jenner tank top. The Kendall Jenner viral tank top. It's just a white Hanes tank top. This white tank top, that's the trend of the summer, according to TikTok. And you needed Kylie Jenner to put you onto Hanes tank tops. You needed a celebrity influencer to put you onto the concept of a tank top.
I noticed that the creator wasn't really saying anything of substance, but just playing TikToks and repeating the same 4 talking points over and over again. And the reason I chose this video is not to drag this creator specifically, but it's because he said something really interesting twice throughout the video. Breaking the fourth wall, he says,
and since I still have to burn at least 5 more minutes in this video, let's go deeper. Okay, let's trace the origins of this contagion. For no other reason than I need to stretch this video out for watch time.
But instead of going deeper, he just shows random TikToks about white tank tops. Now this creator is what I like to call the surface skimmer. Rather than actually going deeper or down a rabbit hole, they skim along the surface of the issue, almost like a glorified TikTok reaction channel with buzzwords and a condenser microphone. And this doesn't just happen with lighthearted content like tank top overconsumption, but I've seen it happen with even deeper, more political content, like people discussing the Sydney Sweeney eugenics genes campaign with that commentary-esque lighthearted Vine boom tone. Seeing this inability to cover topics, whether it be Kendall Jenner's tank top or political dog whistles, with the depth and nuance they warrant, is not only a hallmark of surface skimming commentary content, but indicative of the lost art of rhetoric. Rhetoric is a skill taught to us in English classes, defined as the art of effective or persuasive speaking through the use of compositional techniques, figures of speech, and the rules of rhetoric. Not to be confused with the rules of Roderick. In other words, rhetoric is our ability to take these silly TikToks of Kendall Jenner, our complex thoughts and emotions on the subject, societal trends, and synthesize all of that into a comprehensive, persuasive piece that says something of substance. Like writing a quality essay in school, it's a real writing skill, and a rhetorical piece takes time to write. When Kendall Jenner makes a $2 tank top sell out by simply wearing it, we can feel something weird about that situation. We understand that people are over-consuming. We understand people are being easily influenced. These surface-level observations are obvious to most of us, but beyond that superficial feeling of something being weird, we've lost the ability to go deeper and interrogate why, what something like this entails, what this relates to. Not to be Jaden Smith on Maine, but oh my god, can we talk about the political economic state of the world right now? When a commentary YouTuber says, let's go deeper, he plays another surface-level TikTok about tank tops. That isn't going deeper, it's going wider, skimming along the surface and bringing in something less related to the video's main topic. And there's no correct take he could have had about the tank top situation. There are so many angles within this topic. The gentrification of a white tank top, the origins of celebrity worship, whose body determines what's trendy. And he starts making a good point towards the end of the video on whether or not this is a recession indicator, but then cuts himself off to go, I don't know, but it must be a stupid indicator. What are we doing? Even a video about overconsumption bad could have been well executed. My point is that these feel more like reaction videos masquerading as commentary, not for a lack of effort, but for a genuine inability and rhetorical skill that we as an internet culture have neglected. I also want to briefly hit on how negatively buzzwords have impacted content. Creators think using buzzwords is sufficient to making commentary, and so we'll get 30-minute long videos playing TikToks that demonstrate clear overconsumption, someone buying a million water bottles or hoarding skincare, only for the commentator to repeat overconsumption, capitalism, consumerism, performative, over and over again while reacting to TikToks, all to pad the video's length. These buzzwords almost absolve us of understanding what we're critiquing, because if a buzzword is slapped on, the commentary feels heavy even if it lacks substance. It makes the viewers feel like they're watching something inherently intellectual or even moral, where in reality, the commentary is essentially the equivalent of watching a reaction video. And surface skimming is a byproduct of creating easy to produce and easy to consume content. Stuff that kind of states the obvious, which I think is what has given birth to the low-hanging fruit subject matter a lot of commentary videos use nowadays. Which brings me to my next chapter. Commentary's low-hanging fruit problem. I actually wrote this chapter before the Love Island fruit AI thing, and I think it's perfect because it's literally about fruit. If you don't know, there's an AI version of Love Island with fruits.
And he said he got a cassette there.
I guess. And a lot of commentary channels have just made videos reacting to the AI slop. And I know what you're gonna say. You're gonna say, no, Doothy, they're not reacting to it. They're critiquing the AI.
You got a Walkman too?
I'm Draco, dragon fruit.
I love this diva right here.
Oh my god, she punched her right in the eyeball.
That easy? Damn, even male fruit are trash.
Girl, please. That banana still looks at me.
Okay, wig reveal. Sasha
I never got
Now
this
I
craze.
know that AI fruit is bad in slop.
Chat, y'all niggas be watching the AI Fruit Love show, cause that's the dumbest shit I ever seen in life.
They just show you that it's really people in the rat race.
Like really stuck watching the shit, like bro.
But anything like it, like whatever they promote, they own it, and it's just like they don't even understand.
Like you getting force fed this shit. You got a choice not to watch it, but niggas be like, huh? Fruit AI reality show? Nigga, that shit sounds so fucking bunk.
They be like, let me check it out and never stop watching it. And they do that with everything.
Certain shit you just don't gotta click on. It's like that easy.
But I mean, not for a person that's in the rat race. You don't even know you in it.
True.
You just going, like I said, like people that just, like everyday people that they just living.
Doing whatever. NPC mode.
Yeah, like, you know. I don't know how to explain it. I don't live like that, but those type of people. Just regular people.
Doing anything.
And you know that AI fruit is bad in slop. And Jarvis Johnson knows that AI fruit is bad in slop. And I think the creator of Love Island Fruit AI knows that AI fruit is bad in slop. Peter Piper picked a peck of pickled peppers. Did we need a 20-minute video of a grown man reacting to this obviously terrible content, normalizing it, and offering it free promotion? But something that really stood out to me about this video was his word choice, and something recurring I see in the comments a lot. And it was, if you unironically enjoy this, I'm concerned for you. Did you notice the word choice there? Unironically, implying that if you ironically consume fruit AI content, it's okay and funny. Another creator says, oh, I don't support this, I'm just watching it so you don't have to.
Basically, I'm watching it so you don't have to. You're welcome.
If you catch me enjoying this unironically,
But none of us have to watch it, it's gonna be okay. A common theme on my channel is when is it no longer satire, but reacting to fruit AI for 20 minutes, explaining to the audience who Grapehead and Cherryana are, laughing at a banana with two heads, that is slop content. We're all still watching the content. Just because we're watching and laughing at the AI in a snarky hipster way, and pepper in 3 jokes about how it's 500 degrees outside, it doesn't make us any better than the people laughing at the content on TikTok. It's kind of like if a store is being boycotted, so then you go to the store and buy a bunch of items to review them, and then say you hate them, but you still supported the store, and you ate the entire sandwich. I'm gonna hold your hand when I say this, but if you consumed Love Island Fruit AI through a commentary YouTuber, congratulations, you watched Love Island Fruit AI. And of course, there are valid commentary videos on it that don't spend time reacting to AI and being shocked that AI looks like shit and laughing about it. Maybe commentary on mimetic warfare and using humor to normalize industry-destroying technology. But pretty much every commentary video on this is the epitome of low-hanging fruit. Did this need to be a video? And again, these are commentary creators that I watch, and I know they use their platforms for a lot of good causes. I can tell you with confidence that they're anti-AI art, but this React content doesn't sincerely convey that, which is my problem. And we see cracks in this quirky commentary, everything's a joke persona on Jarvis Johnson's podcast, where while he's still reacting to AI fruit, he has this self-aware moment admitting that he might be a cog in the machine of this algorithm-maxed content.
What the algorithms have wanted for so long.
Exactly.
Like, that is what I'm doing when I'm publishing a video. I am a cog in the machine of continued consumption.
And this problem is not just with Fruit AI Island. This phenomena happens a lot in commentary, criticizing something that is obviously bad and silly. Of course, a TikTok vertical drama is cringe and bad. Of course, AI slop videos are bad. You don't need to react to them. Of course, a book talk book named Daddy's Toy is bad. So many of these videos create commentary on something so obvious that it ends up being a long video saying, "Isn't this obviously terrible thing terrible?" For me, it's gotten to the point where if I see a Rotten Tomatoes low rating in the thumbnail, I'm not clicking on the video because I know half of the video will be the commentary creator just summarizing a poorly done movie and pointing out very obvious low budget mistakes. And I think this low-hanging fruit content succeeds for a couple of reasons. One, it requires very little thought to criticize something that is so obviously bad. You can very easily find a list of things wrong with a god-awful movie. And number three, low-hanging fruit doesn't take any bravery or nuance to criticize. It will very likely be something that's unsurprising or popular to hate on. Like making a video criticizing, I don't know, JoJo Siwa. You know how nervous I am making this video criticizing a very important genre, which is why this video is taking so long, because I want to put a lot of effort in choosing my words carefully and critiquing something worth being criticized. I also want to quickly touch on bad faith commentary, which is something I think goes hand in hand with this low-hanging fruit problem, and it's something that commentary has been doing ever since its inception. A bad faith argument is defined as someone purposefully missing the point in order to make someone or something look bad, or reacting to children's content and being like, this children's content is kind of childish, guys. Like and subscribe. This style of commentary is what I call not for you or bad faith commentary, where the commentator will react to something clearly not made for them. Children's content, spicy books, romances made for teen girls, and pick it apart almost hyper literally. An example of this is Jake Doolittle, a grown man going to a Kids Bop concert and laughing at how silly and childish it was. Yes, Jake, because it is for kids. With a Z, it's in the name. It is not called Grown Men's Bop. That sounds like a TikTok house that, frankly, I would not want to be involved with. But it almost reminds me of Ben Shapiro reading the lyrics to WAP and taking everything hyper literally. A bucket and a mop sounds like a medical concern to me. And not to be your English teacher again, but this is a skill they taught to us in English classes. I think they taught it in 5th grade. Audience analysis. We would read an article about making a peanut butter jelly sandwich and then answer the question, who is this for? Who is the intended audience? There's a difference between making criticism and being a snarky contrarian purposefully missing the point. And I think this intentionally clueless personality that commentary creators adopt is indicative of this mass wave of ironic culture. Which brings me to my next problem with commentary content. Irony poisoning. But this is a problem I notice in commentary where creators will just embrace this unserious ironic persona where they're just a silly goofy guy and they know their content isn't that good, but they're just quirky like that. I think a notable example of this irony epidemic is one of my favorite YouTubers starting a slop channel on the side as a joke, but now he just uploads TikTok drama react slop on there. Just look at the difference in thumbnail effort and subject matter between these two channels. And it's like, when does the joke cease to be a joke? Like I was talking about earlier, when is it no longer satire? Like, this ironic joke is now a whole ass income stream and a regular part of someone's content diet. As a creative, I'm sure he would prefer people to watch the main channel instead. It's super high effort. One of my problems with irony slop is, to absolve themselves of criticism or being placed under scrutiny, some creators claim to be self-aware that they're producing slop content. The Kendall Jenner tank top guy, for example, has an outro that says, lower your standards and subscribe. The self-aware slop creator brags about spending such little time researching topics. They're just a silly, goofy guy. But because they produce slop with a wink and some self-aware irony, they're somehow above the slop they're criticizing. Like, we know a channel producing AI content is bad, but is watching a 50-minute video of someone reacting to the slop and merely saying, this is crazy, this is bad, this is slop, much better? And of course, I'm also guilty of this. I belittle myself all the time on this channel. Much like Stuart, I belittle. But I belittle myself all the time as a commentary creator so as to not be held to too high or unachievable of a standard. Don't look too closely, I'm just a goofy little gesture online, because the moment people start inspecting your content critically is the moment your presentation, research, and rhetorical skills are on display. I actually wanted to make a video on how both irony and nonchalance are working together to kill art. It's one thing like corporations like Hybe to create music that they know is slop, or a billion-dollar company selling plastic bioengineered chicken that they themselves wouldn't eat. But if a creator themselves doesn't even believe in the content they're making, what does that say about the content landscape? And I truly do understand the self-deprecating mindset to an extent, because it can feel vulnerable to present your content as something earnest and, dare I say, intellectual, which is why we self-deprecate, to be humble. But I try to put a lot of time into these videos and try saying things that need to be said so as to not, frankly, disrespect the time of the Duthinators. They're very important people, politically and emotionally. Fun fact, there are more Duthinators subscribed than people in the state of Texas right now. Don't look that up, but... And to be devil's advocate, of course this ironic, unserious persona around commentary kind of makes sense because commentary as a genre is inherently unserious. It was created by Vine comedians. Obviously not everything needs to be a think piece. Here's some pretty unserious commentary videos I enjoyed, but I think a disconnect happens when the lines start to blur from comedic reaction video to a social commentary video essay. Commentary naturally forces you to talk about serious things with this superficial, lighthearted tone. I think the genre also suffers from the opposite problem, where people talk about something completely inconsequential like it's the most important thing in the world. Which brings me to the next chapter, the TikTok dramatary creator. And this is a trend I've noticed, but whenever something mildly interesting happens on TikTok, there will be more identical video essays scrambling to cover it than physically possible to watch. Just speedrunning a couple examples of this. Walmart made a heart-shaped cake and TikTok bakers got upset, so now there are nearly 3 hours of video essays breaking down Cakegate. There are hours of commentary videos on this influencer who used fake mascara and got divorced, ? One time, all commentary channels decided to make a video on a small business that sold an overpriced coffee mug for some reason. A girl on TikTok fell in love with her psychiatrist. Admittedly, the most interesting of all of these scenarios, but it was feeding commentary content for a while. And a weird Willy Wonka AI immersive experience that everyone felt the need to react to. It's a whole economy of commentary content that's just TikTok drama. It's like those scandalous tabloid magazines from the early 2000s, except the stories are infinitely less interesting and about everyday people. It's no longer about celebrity secrets or secret pregnancies, but about a small business who made a mistake or a girl who got into a fight with her friend on TikTok. And it all just feels so formulaic and repetitive. For example, the guy who threw the weird Willy Wonka AI event. But after this event, there were so many identical commentary videos recapping the situation in the exact same order, dissecting the same images. Every video ended with, "But the rabbit hole goes deeper, he used AI." And it's like, maybe not everything needs to be a rabbit's hole. I'd rather not go into the rabbit's hole, frankly. And this is not an it's not that deep argument. If you know this channel, you know it's always that deep for me. But these creators, for the most part, aren't making deep points. They're just recapping the drama with identical formats. Did we need nearly 5 hours of footage made about this topic? Someone could fart on TikTok, and within 10 hours, we would get 24 identical bizarre deep dive into Mr. Shit video essays. So with nearly 5 hours of identical Willy Wonka footage, I sat down for 5 hours and watched every single— I'm kidding. This is a 4-minute time lapse of me watching Mark Lee edits. And I understand the appeal of this content as a creator. We are a very drama-oriented society. If I put a TikTok in the thumbnail of my video, I get a little spike in views, a little treat, if you will. But we're treating boring, regular people's drama as tea that we need to be involved in and dissect for up to an hour. And a lot of the time, it's clear that these creators won't even go to the source, but watch another drama video on the topic, and then say the same points in the same order. So these drama commentary creators are watching other drama commentary creators make drama videos about TikToks. It's kind of like how AI started feeding itself AI images, and then every image just got covered with this piss yellow tint. I think that's metaphorically happening on commentary YouTube. And this is why commentary YouTube may have been feeling lackluster for some people, because everyone is saying the same thing and they're all covering the same TikTok news story, which are identical in editing style, thumbnail, and main points, down to the HelloFresh sponsorship in the middle of the video. And the identical nature of this content leads to commodification. Let me explain. It is now time for everybody's favorite segment, Doothy Explains a Business Concept, because she's a business major. Because unlike the memes on Twitter, business majors do learn real things in school. For example, sophomore year, we made towers out of dry spaghetti and marshmallows. And mine was the highest. A commodity is not just a good that you purchase, but it's defined as an item easily interchanged with a similar product for an identical consumer experience. By me, I wrote that definition. So table salt is an example of a commodity. You can't charge someone $20 for table salt because Costco salt and fancy French salt are pretty much the same thing. Gas is also a commodity. Gas stations have pretty much the same gas. Petroleum jelly, these things are all commodities because people are more concerned with buying the cheapest version possible than the item's quality. So because you can't charge someone a super high price for an easily substitutable item, the price gets driven lower and lower. Because sellers know that we have identical options to choose from. The same thing, in my opinion, is happening with these TikTok drama commentary videos. It's content commodified. They're goods that we as customers are consuming that feel identical to one another. In points, style, packaging, arguments, the viewer gets the same value from each of these uploads. They're easily interchanged. So based on what I just told you about commodities, you should expect a consumer to go with the cheapest possible option. So what is the cheapest option when it comes to commentary content? And I think the answer to that is the most distracting option. Consumers are trying to get the best value for their invested time, and so of all these identical videos, they choose the one that distracts them the most. Through more aggravating snarky false rage, through more overstimulating editing. And on the side of creators, if something becomes commodified, sellers try figuring out how to manufacture it as cheaply and seamlessly as possible. The time and resources put into each video sinks lower and lower until each creator perfectly follows a template that is simple, unnecessarily long, and shallow. Am I sounding too harsh? It's the Temu-ification of content. Dare I say, being a commentary YouTuber nowadays sometimes feels like pollution. I also noticed TikTok dramatary creators always act super mad and morally outraged at random people in their videos. I want to highlight a video that I think summarizes this problem really well. Just watch the supercut.
To just act like a total fucking brat, reign to terrorize people and try to ruin people's careers. Like a coward, little crony, okay? Oh my god, these people, they disgust me. Like, they really disgust me.
Now, what do you think she's talking about here? Leave your guesses in the comments below. I'll give you 10 seconds. I'm kidding. That would kill my retention. She's talking about a bride who removed her makeup on her wedding day because she didn't like it. See how I explained that to you in 10 seconds? This video about TikTok drama is nearly an hour long. An hour of calling the bride a brat, coward, saying she's terrorizing people for removing makeup? This creator's whole account is dedicated to dragging entitled influencers, and honestly, I can get behind that. That is genuinely a noble cause that I support. To a certain point, there's only so much you can criticize before you beat the dead horse, bring the horse back from the dead, and beat the glue. Because horses turn into glue. Deep cut reference. For the horse fandom? What am I saying? It's this weird artificial outrage over strangers' lives. We're not supposed to be this directly involved with the petty drama of randoms. Her video could have been a broader conversation about small businesses and the ethics of public reviews, but all these TikTok dramatary videos hyper-focus on recapping and dissecting a single situation from a surface-level, drama-oriented perspective. And I do watch these influencer takedown videos. Like this YouTuber Hannah Alonso has a series called Influencer Insanity, and she researches her videos really well. She reaches out to first-hand sources, but I can't help but have this weird feeling after leaving a video like this. Like, I just spent an hour listening to a deep dive of this influencer that I've never met and why she sucks, why rage bait is rage bait and why rage bait is bad. And it's like, I could have maybe not listened to this. But in the moment, a good takedown video like this almost puts you in a trance. Something about it is so satisfying. But these videos thrive off of what I call the peanut gallery effect. If you don't know, the peanut gallery is a term from the 19th century referring to seats in a theater that are the cheapest and furthest away from the stage. Those sitting in the peanut gallery would watch a performance and just say a bunch of snarky things. And I think a successful commentary video has to scratch that peanut gallery itch in viewers. In a meta way, we together are in the peanut gallery looking at commentary YouTube. But the peanut gallery is a slippery slope from commentary on a type of person or trope that we observe in society to dramatary, or lazily shit-talking someone. And something else I notice about this peanut gallery problem is it results in snark from creators who don't really have a reason to be commenting on something. It's why the commentary videos on things like the Sydney Sweetie Jeans ad felt so out of place and weird, because the creators are more equipped to talk about TikTok cringe or internet gossip than racially charged political conversations. But when we treat more serious subject matters as TikTok tea or pop culture drama, the creator is stuck in surface skimming territory because they aren't passionate or sometimes even informed about that certain topic. It can turn into surface level explanations, which is slop at best and downright dangerous at worst. It leads to heavy, nuanced topics being carried with quirky commentary, wavy yellow text flippancy. Another huge example and a big reason I'm making this video is book talk commentary. A lot of book talk bad videos are coming from people who don't even read. Yes, book talk has an anti-intellectual problem. Yes, people are reading a lot of slop on there, but there are commentary creators who haven't read a book in years, only to make videos clowning book talk girlies, and it will oftentimes bleed into misogynistic territory. These commentary channels clearly don't really care about preserving the art of true literature, and clearly don't care about thoughtful content consumption based on what they're producing, but they're just riding the wave of making fun of girlies under the guise of some moral cause. And I will die on this hill, but slop about book talk can oftentimes be just as bad as book talk slop. I think this aspect of credibility is missing in a lot of commentary content. If Gabby Bell makes a video reviewing Charlie Puth's music course, I'm more likely to listen to her opinion because she actually produces music. If Meredith Navaco is one of the many people criticizing a book talk author, I'm more likely to listen to her take because she's an avid reader. If there's a topic I feel like I can't bring at least some meaningful perspective to, I don't feel inclined to make a video. So that was the unabridged video that had upset the commentary creators so much. I think the criticism was pretty fair, but again, this whole video was supposed to be a message to the viewers. Transparently, these creators can make a lot of money, setting a camera down, reacting to bad movies, dating shows, TLC, and TikTok drama. You are the consumer. You have every right to question and criticize the quality of their content. At the end of the day, they may not act like it, but they are rich influencers profiting from your attention, and influencer fatigue can apply to these people as well. Take a break from their content and even take a break from my content if you feel it doesn't serve you. But a big theme on my channel is thinking and using your brain. If you like them as people, if it's what you listen to as you brush your teeth, and if you're burnt out from the news cycle and need some levity, commentary's fine. I made that point in my original upload. But you do have the right to think and the right to ask, do I have any problems with this? That's a right I'll continue to exercise, even if it ruffles the feathers of some commentary big shots. Because the reality is, their ad revenue, HelloFresh checks, and reaction income is at stake the more thoughtful you are with your content consumption. And to any commentary creators watching this upset about my original video, wondering what my intentions are with this upload, I'm not trying to destroy or replace you or network with your enemies. I don't know where this idea that criticism is hate was born. Criticism doesn't need some weird ulterior motive. My intentions with this channel have always been to create an audience of critically thinking people. I've been fighting irony, nonchalance, cringe, and above all else, brain-off culture since my channel was born. If you don't like something, just keep it to yourself, just let people enjoy things, is probably the response I'll get from this, because as a commentary creator, you're incentivized to have people not question the content you're feeding them. It would be easier if the critics just kept things to themselves, but I'll continue to be the person who criticizes my favorite books, my favorite artists, and the genre that I'm a part of, because on this channel, it's always that deep. Now for the original feel-good ending that I had written before. So this video is a little bit overdue and I have no excuses. I made all of these puppets by hand. The set took me a super long time to make, and this was probably the most challenging video I had ever worked on. It took me an insane amount of time, and I have hours of unused footage and talking points that I had to cut from this video, so maybe I'll upload them to Patreon. Stick around for that. And I know I don't have the most regular upload schedule, but the fact that anyone is watching this right now means a lot to me. Whether it's 200 Doothinators or 300 Doothinators. I am mere 30 minutes from hitting upload on this video. I have been working on this for 8 months, so I am so excited to finally be done. Much love to everybody. Shout out to my Patreons, Ari and Shiva, and I will see you guys very soon with the new upload. Bye!
How you feel?
Well, nigga, she ain't lying. Somebody said my Doothinator face ass nigga. But no, for real, it is a lot of microwave content when it comes to speaking on shit where you got people speaking on shit that they know nothing about or shit that they skimmed about and they giving a heavy ass talking point on it. But it's like, bro, you don't even know enough to feel this strongly about it.
Like, what gave you the strong ass opinion on this? We're watching 2 minutes of fucking film.
Yeah, you just shitting on it just to shit on it. And at that point, it's just slop content. You just, whatever come up, fuck it. I ain't fucking with it.
Fuck that
Why
shit.
not? Cause it's just And
fucked
you throw
up.
out them trigger words she was talking about. It was like,
It's
man,
trash,
like,
stupid.
right.
It's not entertaining. Now you got the buzzwords. Now you in the algorithm, nigga. Now you still pushing the bullshit. But hey, man, teach his own. But now,
no, facts. He can fit in that category.
I watched one of his videos. That's the rap nigga, right? He be doing reviews and shit, right? And I was like, he do shit just for clicks and views, and I was like, I don't even want to listen to this bald head son of a bitch talk about no fucking music. Like, nigga, what do you know about music that you're critiquing for real? Like,
yeah, I mean, he critique music. It's just the point of like nigga saying, it's just like you can't go so. It's like, bro, it's one thing to state your opinion, but
nah,
to
that nigga be
start personally attacking a motherfucker
who they is personally and all type of shit.
It's just like getting away from the music, even with saying something don't sound good to you. It's like it's a way to say it without sounding like you got something against this nigga. It's like, damn, my nigga, I get it. You didn't like it. Like, why we dragging it like that?
45 minutes.
For the content, or you give me
watch
like
hours, nigga.
A 0 or some shit, or 1. It's like, all right.
Like, even though, like, remember I said when I listened to Iceman, I didn't like it like that, but I'm not gonna give it no 1. And I said, nigga, that's like, for me, it's like a 5, maybe it's like 5, bro. Like, cause I don't know you, and I don't know you personally to really be going at you. Now, I can go at you about the songs and the shit I've seen you did publicly, but saying some personal shit, I don't know you.
Yeah, like, I've never dealt with none of these niggas, so it's like anything I comment on is based on the information at hand. Anything
Whatever's
else,
public.
I don't know this nigga. Unless like you fucking with kids and shit, then yeah, you a bitch ass nigga. But all that other shit, nigga, I don't know a nigga to be commenting like that. But it is a lot of people that react and comment on shit. They be talking about shit like they ain't gonna never see a motherfucker or something. Like, you talking about this like this ain't a real person.
Yeah, he a bitch anyway. Like, damn, bro.
Like, you don't even know me.
Like, what if that nigga come see you about that? Here you go.
You gotta deal with that. You said.
You said it, not me. Question: if one of us go off on somebody in the podcast on live one day, you gonna say, yeah, fuck him too, or you gonna be like, nigga mad?
What you mean? Like, if a nigga get mad at something we said?
Mm-hmm.
I mean, it is what it is. Cause I mean, niggas ain't saying nothing damn mean. So if a nigga mad about that, damn man, it is.
Message.
Oh, shit. Fuck you think I'm gonna do? Like, you think I'm gonna be just sitting here look at this shit? Man, fuck dude.
Anyway.
I mean, that's what it is. You mad? Alright, handle your business, and it'll go from there.
Candle your candle, fuck nigga.
Whatever nigga have, whatever nigga feel. Hey, like how you said. Alright.
Okay, what you gonna talk about it?
Shit, we can do that. We can do that other shit. Whatever.
Let me know how you want to handle this play.
Alright.
I'm just saying, man. They saying you the music, not their personal info. But people be mad at certain shit though. So you feel me? It is what it is. Tis what it fucking tis. Teens meet karma after attacking lifeguards.
Yeah.
13 minutes.
What they drown?
No, I don't know.
I'm just saying, that's what karma is talking about. Going to jail, getting handcuffed, man, fuck out of here. They got ate by a shark, that'd be crazy.
Let's see.
What they say? Oh, damn.
Which one?
Never mind. Hell, that shit 15 minutes. I don't give a damn.
Oh, that one already. That's why I didn't click on it.
Commentary YouTube.
Oh no, sorry, we already did that.
That's why I didn't click on that one because that shit 52 minutes. I was on YouTube. I can go to Midwest State too. Go to the page.
Shit they got.
This is the newest one.
Yep.
Here.
Mm-hmm.
Fuck it.
An officer is called to a beach in Ohio after some teens reportedly exposed themselves to the lifeguards. The officer finds the suspects arguing with the lifeguards and throwing a shoe at one of them.
Hi, why'd you throw it at him?
Because she's provoking us. They're provoking all of us.
Okay, go and turn around for me.
For what?
Bend your back.
Hello. Oh my son.
38. 11, step it up. Turn around, put your hands behind your back.
Okay.
Why are you arresting her?
Why are you arresting?
Want a taser point. Put your hand behind your back now.
Why are you arresting her?
Move. You move.
Why are you arresting her? Why is she getting arrested? Why is she getting arrested? Why is she getting arrested?
Stop.
Stop! Stop! Stop!
Stop! 38 semi-units now.
No, I have asthma, bro. Can you get the off of me? Do I
Stop
have asthma?
resisting, okay?
I have asthma. Can you?
Stop. Now stand up.
Stop touching her like that.
Sit in this chair right now.
Why are you arresting her?
She assaulted the lifeguard, okay?
She's too much.
Doesn't fucking matter, okay?
Okay, no, don't let her. But still, shut up. For what?
What's your social? What's your social? What's your social?
Bro, she literally up here provoking us and you're arresting
What's your social? I saw you assault her, okay?
I threw a fucking shoe, but
it doesn't matter. That's assault.
It didn't hit her.
It hit him.
It didn't hit her.
Step back, or you're going to jail too.
How was it assault? She didn't touch her.
What is your social? Back.
You like this black.
No, it has nothing to do with race, okay? Step back. What's your social? What's your social?
I'm trying to be nice.
Okay, I get that, but what's your social?
What do you need my social?
To ID you. What's your social?
He's taking me to jail for no reason.
Listen, if you don't give me your social, you got to sit in jail for like.
But she been in jail before. She knows.
What's your social?
It's Father's Day. You want to go home and enjoy your family, don't you? I got the same attitude. I don't be giving a about them too. But at the same time, when they're here to protect you, let them protect you.
That's better. They're not trying to protect me. They're arresting me because
what's your social?
This girl right here and this dude was provoking us.
Step back. You two, step back.
I'm not doing that.
Step back.
Just step back for a minute.
Step back. It's not that hard. Or I'm taking you both for obstruction.
I don't care.
Step back. Step back. Step back. Step back. Get back.
I'm not doing that.
Get back. Okay, go ahead and turn around.
No, stop. No, what is you doing?
Why is she getting arrested? You sit down too.
Okay, get off.
Sit down.
Get off me.
Just sit down. No, just sit down. Just sit
down.
It's a resisting arrest.
Stop.
I'm sitting down.
Step back.
Sit down.
Sit down and stay put.
Call their parents.
Stop touching me.
Call their damn parents. Call their parents, baby.
Oh my God.
Can you just get here, please? Okay. Stop. Now you're going to jail for resisting too.
No.
Stop. Sit down. Sit down.
Call their parents, bro.
Show me around the 30-inch ball.
38, he's by the lifeguard. What's up? Step back.
Back up. You said back up, so back up. Back, bro.
They even apologize.
This is not about saying sorry. Back up.
Assault, obstruction, resisting, obstruction. He's about to go for obstruction.
Go. Back up. We're not gonna ask you again. Go. We're not gonna ask you again. Go. Do not touch my cousin, right?
Stop.
He's all serious?
She'll go to jail. So I'm just trying. She won't ID herself. So
well, she'll get ID down the county. What she would do?
Obstruction and resisting.
She'll go to jail too. I didn't. Easy. Who is this, man?
Just a passerby just walked by. She's cool. Just step back, man. Thank you.
Y'all not even getting our story before y'all arrest.
It doesn't matter. What I
talk to me.
Sit down.
Yo, dumbass. Stop. No, I don't care. I don't care. On my side, I don't care. We can't figure it out right now. What is your name? Your car right here? Yeah. Let's go.
bro. Hey, go.
Bro, come on, dog. Go out like that.
Hey, you get back.
Get your ass. Oh my
Get back,
soul.
my man.
Bro.
Are you kicking me?
You talking to me?
Spit in my face?
You got body cam for a second.
Sit in the chair.
Carlos, you're not following my blue bag.
Sit in the chair.
Bro, the cops is hurting me.
Are you gonna stop spitting in my face?
Yes, bro.
Back up. Get the back. Back up. Get the back. Back up. If he interferes one more time, he's going to cuffs too. Hey, big dog.
I didn't touch nobody.
Go back on the beach.
You're hurting me, dude.
You kicked me and spit in my face.
I did not. I did not spit.
You did. You kicked me and spit in my face. You spit right in my face.
Y'all not listening to our side of the story, though. Y'all straight arresting us. Like, that's not how police shit go, bro.
Nope. What's your social?
I don't know my social.
What's your name?
I don't know.
Okay, so you're failing to identify yourself? Okay. Just stay put. Do not get off that chair, okay? It's okay. All right, I'll get your story in a minute when I get more units here, okay? Go back on the beach. You're not staying here and mess with people.
I'm not messing with nobody.
Okay.
I'm supposed to watch. I'm supposed to take care of them. What you know?
All right, then go sit down. Do not go near that car. Do you understand me? Hey, do you understand me?
I'm responsible for both.
Okay. Do not go by that car. Do not go by that car. If this guy comes even near that car, go in his handcuffs. Spit in my face. What happened to your hand?
I did not do that to you.
When you were resisting, yes you did.
No, I didn't even resist.
Let's go. Come on. What is your name? Did you give it to him? How old are you?
Can you stop grabbing me like that?
No, how old are you? Can you tell me how old you are, please?
No.
Or no, you're gonna have to tell me who you are. Sorry about that, guys. I'm gonna step in the shade. Is that cool? Tell me exactly what happened. So when I rolled up, I saw her throw the shoe at you.
So I'm the supervisor on this beach, in charge of all the lifeguards, and I was down at Euclid Beach telling swimmers to get out of the water. And when I came back, Victoria told me that that group of 3 people, they were right in front of that second chair right there, and she came over and she...
The guy, I was just sitting there, he had kept kind of walking near me, and then he was facing towards me, opened his pants, and took a picture of his
penis?
Yeah.
Hey, I'm gonna put her in there. You take a seat, please. What's your name? What is your name?
I'm not telling you because y'all just did that for no reason.
Okay, then you're gonna go to jail.
I don't care, bro. Tell me. And I'm
How
gonna
old are
sue
you?
y'all. I'm gonna sue them.
You can't.
I can because they touched us first. That's what y'all don't get.
That's not how
Y'all doing that because they white.
That's
You're
not how-
black.
What?
You're black and you're taking up for them.
Okay, what is your name?
I'm not telling you.
You have to give us your name.
I'm not telling you.
Okay, that's fine.
Do you know her mom, like her mom or her parents or?
Hey, no, Fox, down there.
I was gonna try to get her name.
Don't worry about him.
You telling her to go down. I'm responsible for them. You're not listening to me.
She's going down there to talk to the lifeguard. Okay, did he show you his penis at all?
No, all he did was open his pants and do that, and then he kept kind of circling around. So I just told him, and then I came back here.
I went up and I approached them and I just said, one of my lifeguards just approached me and said, you just made her extremely uncomfortable. Can I just ask you guys to leave the beach? Like at that point they denied it. So the guy, the
guy with the shirt off, correct?
Yeah, yes.
Okay, I had to go ID him then.
That's my cousin.
Okay, what's their names? How old are you? How old are you? How old are they?
They're both of them 18.
Okay, what are their names?
Why? Why do you need?
Because they're going to jail.
Why?
Listen, they're in handcuffs. You see that, right? So what is their names?
I'm saying, why are you arresting
Okay,
them?
you're not listening.
What that mean?
I'm trying to get their names and I will listen.
My people's going to jail.
And I'm trying to get their names and I will listen to your story. Y'all are fighting, right?
Nobody was fighting.
Can you tell me their names? I'll gladly listen to your story all day long. Tell me their names.
No, you're not listening. You don't care.
Okay, that's fine.
You don't care.
That's okay with me.
His girlfriend was speaking up for him. She was saying like he wouldn't do that. Like I'm his girlfriend. He's also too young. And so I just assumed it was like a misunderstanding. I said, if you guys can I just ask that you don't approach my lifeguards again, and that'll be fine. I'm gonna keep an eye out, and you guys don't approach them. And then at that point they said no, like they wanted an issue, and they were asking to see her. And at that point she was in the shack because they just wanted to confront her. And so I said no, please don't. And I came back and they followed me, and I said if you guys like escalate this whatsoever, I'm gonna be forced to call the non-emergency number. And then from there I called my supervisor and I said there's 3 people sitting outside the shack. They're refusing to leave, and making my lifeguard feel uncomfortable, and she said, call non-emergency if they don't leave. So I went out and I gave them another warning. I said, guys, like, just go back to your stuff or I'm going to be forced to call non-emergency. And from that point, I called you guys. When you showed up, that was the first time they ever tried to escalate anything.
Okay. Are you okay? You don't need it? You don't need anybody need EMS? Anything?
I'm
gonna need a statement from you and you. Okay, when he took the picture of his penis and stuff like that. Okay.
The first one over here in the chair spit in my face and kicked me. So.
Okay. So assault on a PO and then.
100%. You alright?
Yeah. When I was trying to cuff her, she tried to switch on me and
scrape your knuckles.
Yeah, that's fine.
Can I please have your name? I'm gonna ask you one more time. There's no point for you to go to jail for over not getting add another charge or whatever happened. I don't know what happened there. Okay. So listen to me.
Jemiah.
How are you guys related, you and the dude?
That's my cousin.
Okay.
That's his girlfriend. That's my cousin, that's my brother, and that's my son.
So he's the one who took the picture of his junk?
Oh,
he didn't take it. I looked
don't
through his
know.
phone.
I have no clue about that.
Can you, I looked through his phone. I looked through it.
I'm gonna try to get his info.
I looked through his phone. Can you look through it so you can see?
Just give me 1 second, okay? Yo, what is your name? I know you hear me. What's your name? What is your name? Are you calling a parent or something? What is your name?
Why?
Because you're all involved in this. We got the call about you, okay?
About me doing what?
What is your name?
I didn't do nothing.
You weren't leaving when employers asked you to leave?
This your little...
asked us to leave. We was trying to talk to the lady because she said I did some weird stuff, and I was trying to talk to her.
Can you please give me your name?
But they trying to arrest her for assault. Auntie, she didn't hit nobody though.
I'm gonna ask you this one more time. Are you gonna go in handcuffs too? Give me your name.
Why?
Because you were involved in this whole altercation. Give me your name.
They trying to arrest me now.
Can you write it down?
They say they trying to arrest me now too.
Is it Deshaun?
Bro, I don't know.
Can you focus? I will let you talk on the phone. Just focus for 1 second. Please tell her how to spell your name.
Talk to her.
Hold on. Auntie, he just came down there. He didn't even tell us what he did. He just arrested them on spot. Auntie, look, man. They was arguing with some white girls at the thing because the white girls had said some weird stuff. Can you all ask if she got her other phone, please?
Give me a second. I will ask her in a second. Relax. Give me 1 second, Ron. I mean, what he did was weird and making them uncomfortable, but we don't really have nothing on him.
So you saying she getting charged with these, but when y'all came down here to arrest her, y'all didn't even tell us what y'all charged her with in the first place or which her charges was at all. Y'all just straight up arrested her. How can y'all just arrest her just like that from down there? She didn't do anything.
Whatever this officer saw was enough to try to detain, but the moment he went to detain...
He said that she going to jail off her. She didn't do anything.
I'm not having this argument. The main thing she needs to worry about isn't even everything before, it's kicking and spitting on cops. Because that's going to be a felony. Sundays, man. Yeah. It's always Sunday.
The suspect who was arrested first, Ajana, was charged with simple assault, disorderly conduct, obstructing and resisting arrest. The second suspect, Maya, was charged with obstructing and resisting arrest. They are both presumed innocent unless proven guilty in a court of law.
People think officers get frustrated because somebody's loud. Most of the time, it's not the yelling. It's realizing 5 seconds into the contact that nobody plans on cooperating in the first place. That's what caught my attention here afterwards. Once the race accusation came out, the entire conversation shifted away from the behavior that actually started the incident. Being asked to leave somewhere because of disruptive behavior isn't automatically discrimination. But some people get taught early that accountability feels easier to reject than accept. The hard part about that mindset is once somebody truly believes every consequence is racism, they stop self-correcting, they stop asking, did I make this worse? And everything becomes external. Everybody else becomes the enemy. It's like trying to force the wrong battery into a device and then getting angry when it doesn't work. At some point, you gotta stop blaming everything around you and recognize the connection itself is wrong. And yes, officers know that feeling. Somehow, these calls always seem to find their way into the end of the week.
Over with. Watch any of these or no?
Choosing watching mom text that when I after wild sex. That's crazy. Jealous fiance lures young mom to her death. Damn, what she do? We would watch either one of them.
Left or right?
They die. Let's see. Let's see what they did. How she love? She must act like She must act like a nigga.
You probably got to that phone. Yeah, what time? 8 o'clock?
Shot. All right, Peter, let's get it.
So I guess the girl went to the hospital and she died.
This last video tonight, y'all.
She's dead.
A young mother dies
damn near
after
getting
being
the three
beaten
banger
to
out
a
of
pulp
us.
outside an apartment complex.
I'm gonna be late to work
and the
tomorrow
entire
'cause
thing
of
is
y'all.
recorded by one of her attackers.
Shout out to Chet.
I will murder you. I will murder you. I will murder you.
When one of the attackers is confronted about the case during her police interview, the teen girl couldn't stop giggling.
That make you feel like I'm going to hell. I'm not gonna lie.
We're taking you through this sinister plot hatched by Antonetta Stevens and Janine Gonzalez. I'm Elizabeth Milner, and this is Female Criminals. Let's get started.
What size she wear hats? 7 to 6/8.
It's August 11, 2022. We're in Gwinnett County, Georgia, just outside of Atlanta. 30-year-old Ashley Bocanegra is a young mother. Her son is just 7 years old. Ashley was a manager at a floor and decor store, and it was there one of her employees caught her eye. His name is Daniel Gonzalez, and he and Ashley are having a fling of sorts at work. But there's one problem, a problem bigger than fooling around with a colleague. Daniel is in a relationship with another woman, 27-year-old Antonetta Stevens. They even have children together. And around this time, Daniel's younger sister, 17-year-old Janine Gonzalez, is in town visiting from Buffalo, New York, their hometown. When Antonetta learns that her man is stepping out on her with his own boss, no less, she begins seething with rage and anger. So together, Antonetta and Janine concoct a plan to make Ashley regret ever meeting Daniel. And they let their emotions override any sense of human decency. The plan? Antonetta will lure Ashley to their apartment complex, and they'll get her over there by posing as Daniel, hoping Ashley will take the bait and come over. And it works.
I think she in the bus.
That's Antonetta talking and Janine walking behind her, recording everything on her cell phone. When Ashley arrives, Antonetta ambushes her. She begins beating her viciously as Janine eggs her on and records the entire thing on her cell phone. The video is graphic. The blows Antonetta lands on Ashley are violent.
Get off my hair. Get off me. Get off my hair. Get the hair. Get off my hair. Get off my hair. Get off my hair. Get off my hair. You're gonna get off my hair. Get off my hair.
She beat her to death and she died in the hospital?
I will murder you. I will murder you. I will murder you. I will murder you. Stop. You're so lucky my nails is hurting because I was really doing worse to you right now.
Yeah.
You done? Yeah, I'm done. All right, girl. You want some of this, Janine?
Yeah, I do.
Eventually, the beating stops, but the taunts continue.
You want some of this, Janine? I do. Nigga, what? Oh, y'all going to the deepest part of the jail, bitch. Oh.
This is going to hell right where I'm from. Like, we're not laughing at the devil, but that was crazy.
Just at how they say, you want some too?
Yeah, I do. Like,
what that mean, nigga?
She said yes, man. No, basically.
You want some too? Yes. Actually, I've been waiting to fix for accent. I thought you never would. Like, bro, hold on. Fuck that. Hack me. Fuck that.
We jumped after the phone. Nope. We're jumping you. We're jumping. You want the phone? Fight both. You want the phone? Fight both.
I don't want to put hands in.
The whole late night fire.
Yeah, they're dumb.
Calling your corporate, saying that you're a
Get in here.
employee and holding you to gun down. Yeah. Calling your corporate office tomorrow.
That nigga walked right past my foot.
Yeah.
Make sure none of his homeboys jumped in my shoe. He coming back next week.
You gonna come to my doorstep, you really gonna get your beat. Again.
With such a vicious beating going down in broad daylight outside an apartment complex, it's no surprise someone calls 911. Ashley is able to leave the scene on her own accord and later checks herself into the hospital. But Gwinnett County police have been made aware of the fight, and officers approach Antonetta at her apartment, you know, the one she even shares with Daniel to learn what happened. Antonetta is ready with the story, but it's just that, a story.
Mama said stomp. What you sister said stomp?
She's his manager, and she keeps on forcing him to have sex with her after he been cut it off, or she's gonna fire him. And we ended up fighting.
How you doing?
She approached my home. This is my home. She lives all the way over there.
Okay, is everybody in the house right now?
Just me, the girl she left.
What Antonetta tells the officers is much different than what we saw in the video that Janine recorded.
We're not just gonna walk up in your apartment, so it's just you two in the house right now? And your sister? Okay. Is your sister involved?
My sister?
Yeah, is she?
No, that's my sister-in-law.
Is she involved?
She was there.
Are you two arguing? Are you guys?
No, we're not arguing.
Okay, so let's go inside. So
yeah.
Oh, okay. All right. So kind of slow it down. You were going.
The female that he's been sleeping with.
Him?
Yes, my fiance. I've been with for 5 years.
Okay.
We moved here together from up north. He works at Floor and Decor. He's been sleeping with his manager.
And that's who was here?
Yes.
Okay.
And I've been feeling it for some time now.
Okay.
Yesterday I'm walking to Quick Trip. I see them walking together. And you're a woman, you know our intuition. I know that's the girl. I seen her, we argued yesterday, he broke it up, it was fine. This morning now, she's calling, texting, saying that she's gonna be coming here. I waited for her, and then I fought her, because I'm just enraged. I'm very heartbroken. You see, I started packing my stuff yesterday. Nothing is even in bags. I'm just mentally out of it right now, because this is the person that I wanted to grow old with. This is the person I wanted to share my life with, and I feel dirty, I feel disgusting, I feel heartbroken, and I feel stupid.
Okay.
But I'm okay right now. I'm not like gonna be going out hating anybody. I'm not a menace to society. I'm just very heartbroken. And the person I love has been doing this to me.
We just had to make sure everybody was good because we got a call.
She was there. She's seen it. She's fine. We're not arguing.
So did y'all? She came to meet up so y'all could fight, or?
No, she came here to meet with him, and then I caught her, and then I beat her up.
Eventually, the officers leave, and Antonetta and Janine go about their day. Hours later, though, detectives return to Antonetta and Daniel's apartment.
I know, that was the girls that were walking. They went to Quick Trip.
They have terrible news to share about Ashley.
Hey, I'm Detective Carter with Gwinnett County Police. Are you your internet?
Yes, hi.
Hey, this is Detective Poppy, or Sergeant Poppy.
Hi, nice to meet you.
We know that there was like an incident that happened earlier today. Has anyone called you about it since?
No. Was somebody supposed to?
Well, we just got another call about it. So I guess the girl went to the hospital and she died.
She died?
She did. So, but we know that there was like an altercation that happened before.
That was mutual and she came here.
Yeah, we understand that.
Yeah.
So, but because
That
of
don't
it.
mean she didn't die though. What that mean?
Yeah.
Like, what makes it worse, she
But
wasn't
because of
a
that, we
mutual
have to
meetup.
kind of
She lured her
get
there.
a more
Yeah,
formal
but
statement.
I'm just saying she tell her she died, and then she's gonna say that. Like,
that was not my intention.
what kind of response is
I've
that
been
to me telling
mentally
you
going
she
through a
died?
lot.
She still died whether it was mutual
Have
or I
bipolar
lured
depression,
you
and I'm
lured
just
them.
going through a lot
Those are
right now,
guilty
and, you know,
ass.
I came
Just
here
like,
from
it
up
was
north,
mutual. Like you trying to
with
get
my
it out there
fiance,
first. I ain't asked you that. I just
I
told
came
you
here
she
with my
died.
fiance. Yeah, so I came
Are you
here,
the sister? His
yeah,
sister? Okay.
sister.
That's shitty.
I came here with my fiance to start a new life, buy a house, everything like that, and I never
That
expected
don't matter.
him to basically cheat on me with someone
You
at
not
the
the
workplace.
victim. Why you
Ashley
talking about
died from the
yourself?
severe injuries she suffered at the hands of Antonetta Stevens and Janine Gonzalez. So now, this is a homicide investigation. Detectives need to speak with Daniel, who, remember, is Janine's older brother and Antonetta's fiance. But he has no idea yet that Ashley has died.
Yeah.
Is that, so we're not married, she's your girlfriend, and then the other girl is your sister. Listen, we'll come back here and talk to you. I understand you got kids, so we'll just leave you here for now with your kids. We're gonna take her up and talk to her, and your sister's gonna go.
So just 2 cars, so 1 more car, that's it.
And then we'll go from there, okay? How long do you live here? About a year? Yeah. You know Ashley?
Yes, sir.
How do you know Ashley?
I do not even have an emotional relationship.
Okay. So, They had the altercation earlier this afternoon.
Yes, sir.
Okay, which you don't know anything about.
No, I was informed that while I was sleeping, she went in my phone, took my phone, and yes, she deleted the messages. I'm not even gonna lie. She gave me back my phone. It was like seemed like it was untouched.
Yeah.
Text the woman, said, hey, she basically acted like she was me. I know, I swear she probably still has the messages Ashley. So she texted me and she was like, she acted like she was me. And she said, hey, my wife kicked me. She's not my wife, but she said that. I guess that's what she said when it came out in love. So she kicked me out. Can you come meet me? She used basically her emotional, the way she feels towards me to get her over here.
Daniel hands his phone over to the detective, who finds evidence of the text messages that Antonetta sent to Ashley earlier that day.
Where you at? I need to see you. I'm in the bed. I want you here so bad. Meet me, please. I'm going through it. I got kicked out. Are you serious?
See, that's what I didn't do.
Yeah, let me put...
That's what I didn't do.
Let me put some on real quick. All right, I'm outside. Okay, about to come now. How long? Right now, grabbing my keys. I'm downstairs. Where you at? Hold on, get there. I'll be there. Okay. Meet me in the back. I don't want no problems. Okay. Damn, this is too much. Around back, like that way.
Like I have a whole car. I see her with my vehicle.
She thought about around back that way.
If she would say round back, would it be that way?
It has to be that. This sucks, man.
I know.
Is she hurt?
Let me see.
Like real bad?
So
honestly, I'm not gonna make a show. I'm not gonna go and yell. I'm not gonna go call her. I just want to know.
Well, yeah, we got a call from the hospital a little while ago, and she actually passed away from.
Bro, stop playing with me, please.
Seriously.
Please stop playing with me. Please stop playing with me.
Sit down.
This is real good.
Breathe.
As Daniel breaks down over the news of Ashley's death, his younger
like
sister is at the police station, walking into an interview room. Janine seemingly has no clue she's now a suspect in a murder investigation.
Did you say She don't care.
It's just before 1 a.m., and Janine now knows she watched a woman get beat to death hours earlier. She sings to herself as she waits, while Antonetta also waits in the next room.
Yes, I wanted to know how long would it be for the detective?
Oh, they're here right now. They're going to talk to you for just 1 second.
Okay.
The detectives keep her waiting. She sits for a while, impatiently.
I'm so sorry about you, but do you know when they're coming in?
They're here.
I haven't slept at all.
Their supervisors just pulled them down to the office.
Okay.
So they'll be right.
Okay.
Any water or anything like that?
No, it's just that I haven't slept since last night. Like, I've had a really long day and night, and I do understand that this is voluntarily, so I kind of like wanted to, you know.
Okay, yeah. Like I said, I'll go see if they're good yet.
Okay.
Hey.
Hello.
We're gonna be in just a minute, okay?
Okay, yeah. It's just that I haven't slept all night.
I understand. It's we have to get this done now.
I do understand.
We got some procedural stuff that we got to take care of.
Rest
So,
about 2 hours.
just give us a few minutes, okay?
A few minutes. Not really make it sound refreshing.
Sorry it took us so long.
Then Detectives Carter and Araya are finally ready to hear what she has to say.
Understand the situation I explained to you?
Mm-hmm.
Yes?
Yeah.
Okay,
Yes.
sorry. Have these rights in mind you wish to talk to us now?
Well, I do want to speak with a lawyer just because of how sensitive the situation is. I will say that, I don't go out looking to harm anybody. That's not my intention. I do feel, very remorseful about anything that has happened with that young lady. I'll also say that, it wasn't my intention to even get into an altercation with her today. Right. She came over to my place of residence looking for my fiance. We argued. I was hit. We fought.
Once they got his phone, it's gonna
I
show
feel
that.
really bad, but
And he gonna be like, I ain't seen that.
I don't know. I'm just, it's just too much.
The questioning stops. Ashley is dead, And Antonetta Stevens, while asking for a lawyer in one breath, tells bald-faced lies in another. So now the detectives zero in on Janine.
Hey. At least it's not blazing hot in here, right?
That was you.
You look comfy. Keith's right here from. Keith's dirty.
There y'all
Where's
go.
the dirty at?
Hey, where is it, Rob? You trying to rob this bank in Gwinnett?
I swear it was just, girl, you saying her.
But that's all.
I know I met you at your apartment. Yeah, I'm Detective Carter. This is Detective Orion. He's still trying to like get filled in on everything.
They make some small talk with Janine for a while, and then they get down to exactly what happened.
Boom, 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 boom.
Yeah, so just go through basically since I wasn't there and I'm playing catch up basically. So what happened?
So like, let me start to where Lee did. Oh, okay. So
Yeah, bitch, you way
like,
too heavy.
since I've been down here, they haven't been on good terms. So like, you know, they're arguing or whatever. So my brother, him being a man, cheats. Like always, you know, he's spending less than he thinks he'll get
so
achieved. So, you know.
This the nigga.
He tells me. So he tells me who's he cheating with and stuff. Now, me and my stepsister, I mean, not my stepsister, my sister-in-law, we're very close, like, so close.
Like, girl, you know he be cheating.
Like, she's more of a sister to me than my brother's a brother to me, you know? Yeah. So, like, we're very close. So, once he told me, I was just like, ooh, what the dollar? It's girl code, right? So, especially when, right after he told me what he was doing, he wanted to do it with her. So I was just like, I'm about to tell her. So she won't do it with him. So I let a few days go by because I wasn't sure. I didn't want to stir up the pot because I already know they had problems. So I'm like, maybe it'll come to light before I had to say anything. Obviously it did, but I still told her. So 2 days prior before this day, we were just chilling. She was working, and Daniel did something to her to make her upset. So we were talking or whatever. And I was just like, oh, I forgot to tell you. No, I didn't forget, but I still, you know. So I was like, told her what happened. He explained what cheated or whatever. She was like, oh, really? She's upset, whatever. I was like, don't tell him that to me because he was going to be mad at me. Okay, so we walked the quick trip. As we're walking the quick trip, both of them are walking together from quick trip. So they're just now leaving, and we're just now coming. So Antonetta's like, is that Daniel walking? So now she runs there, like, who is this? So he's like, oh, it's my worker or whatever. Mind you, before we walked the quick trip, we asked him, when you want your break, can you take us to the store? He said he couldn't leave on his break. So when we saw them walking, it was like, you just said you couldn't leave on your break, now you walking with her to the store? So she's upset now. You couldn't take me to the store, and now you're walking with the girl that she just explained to me how she looked, and she fit the description.
Janine keeps talking, telling a story about Antonetta kicking Daniel out of the apartment.
So he's gonna get that, whatever. And then, I guess she was coming to see him. He was being kicked out. I don't know, it was enough messages. I'm not sure what was said. But I guess she was coming to see him because he was getting kicked out. And Antonetta saw the messages. So she decided, like, yeah, now she's about to come see you. Now I'm about to beat her up. Because you just saved me from her the other day. No, you know that's how it went. So she's coming. So Antonetta and me, we go. And she comes to the house, you know, big fight. So, after the fight,
damn, bitch, you skipping the fight? Nah, what happened in the fight?
We took her phone. We were gonna call her husband to let her know that, you know, it's a thirst involved. She knew what it was because she got ready to, you know, and it was just fighting.
Who was fighting?
The girl today.
Everybody?
No.
Girl, you ain't get nothing in?
No. Yeah.
Of course you did. I know you did.
She's talking to her like a friend.
You guys, because like you said, that's your homegirl.
tell me about that. I didn't go crazy though, cause she's small as hell. Like, you're enough already. I don't need to be punching her, dragging her. I don't need to do all that. I'm good. I give my little hit and then that's it.
Where'd you get it in that?
I don't know. I know I hit her though.
Janine has just admitted to not only watching the fight, but also getting a few licks in herself.
I mean,
what made it stop?
I don't know. That's a weird question. I never know.
Like, was she saying anything or Ashley? I mean,
No, she was just. I never. Out of all fights I've been in, I never saw somebody talk during a fight. Like, while you're gonna be up talking. I never met somebody that.
What was she saying?
She was just, you know, oh, doesn't want you. That's what he's alone to me. Just
yeah,
down there. It didn't, like, it was just such a weird fight. Like, she was just like, she just kept on talking. Then she was like, I'm Janine's sister. And it was just laughing all the time. Just weird. She was a weird person. Never. I was like, okay.
Carter and Araya now know Janine is shading the truth, to say the very least. So they confront her with the information they learned from her brother.
Yeah, we did talk about fighting her. We was talking about it the night we saw them together. And then it led to that. Yeah.
And you guys did it by messaging her through your brother's phone?
Yeah.
So she didn't know that you guys were gonna go and fight her.
Well, I don't know what was said of those messages. Like I said, I wasn't the one texting, but I know, pretty sure she texted her to come fight.
Yes.
So yeah.
Hand right quick.
You sure it was text messages to fight, or was it something else?
I don't know.
You don't know you want to feel it. Girl, you've been honest the whole time. It's fine. Just be straight up. Just smart. It's dumb, smart move because you know you Texas say come over and beat your not gonna come over like that. You know, hey, y'all were smart. Y'all finessed the hell out of that girl.
Of course, she know. No, she was gonna come fight regardless. To be honest, cause she told us to meet her off the clock or whatever at 5 a.m. Then I said don't come. Then if we come, he's gonna interfere this out there, so we didn't fight her that day.
But earlier in the day, she didn't know that she was wolfing into a fight.
Yeah. No, she's dead. I know that. Do you know how she died? Like,
From fighting.
The reason for death.
So they had like an autopsy, but it was a result of her the injury she sustained during the fight. How did it make you feel?
The drinkers feel like I'm going to hell. That I'm not gonna lie. Yeah. Like, that's really crazy. Life is crazy.
And she's not a big girl.
No, she isn't.
Now, Janine may not be going to hell that night, but she is certainly going to jail. And despite what she and her alleged accomplice did to Ashley, Janine occasionally giggles through the horrific recounting of the violent beatdown.
Her shit's pretty up. I don't know.
Daniel saw it. He said, when I opened the door, I saw her. I was like, oh, and I slammed the door because she was so up.
Yeah, he did do that. He did do that.
He couldn't even shock us.
But I didn't. I don't know, cause I really didn't see her after that. Like, they had me sitting in the back because they was on my ass.
Right, going down. They gonna use this for it.
But I know they was at the door arguing for that phone.
So you say when she was on the ground, you stomped her?
I never said that.
I heard you say you stomped her.
No, I never said that.
What would you do when she was on the ground?
So I pulled her hair.
Pull their hair?
Yeah.
Before they are taken to jail, CSIs take photos of both women, documenting any injuries they may or may not have.
Get your arms down. She's posing.
Okay, you're making me nervous.
Okay, I'll stop talking.
Okay.
Janine already knows she's being charged with battery, but Detective Araya has a surprise for her.
So you clear on your charges?
Yeah, I guess.
Yeah. It's robbery.
Robbery? Oh, no. What? Robbery?
Yeah.
We didn't steal her phone. We think this is she could come to the house.
Oh, like you took it.
Yeah, she got her phone back. I told you she wasn't leaving unless we gave her back the phone. We just did it to leave her husband, but we changed her mind.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, for a deal. She got her phone.
She say it was okay for you to take it?
No.
Okay, yeah, that's a robbery. The other charge is murder. Yeah, you're being charged with murder.
Me?
I can't get the camera like that.
That's too bad.
That's deep, right?
Yeah, that's insane.
Yeah, that's why we tripping.
No. What? Murder? I really laid hands on her. All I done was play. Yeah. Oh yeah, I'll show you the red.
That's all it's needed.
Do you have any questions for me?
No, actually.
Okay. So I just want to clarify. It's ag battery, robbery, and murder. Okay. That's gonna be your three charges.
Mine?
Yes, and hers as well.
What did I rob?
The cell phone. All right. Just hang tight a couple more minutes, all right?
Antonetta Stevens and Janine Gonzalez are booked into the Gwinnett County Jail on charges of aggravated battery, robbery, and felony murder. They're both serving 20-year sentences for robbery and voluntary manslaughter at Georgia's Pulaski State Prison. They're scheduled to be released in 2042. That's it for this episode. I'm Elizabeth Milner. I'll see you back here next time with another female criminal.
These people gonna be able to get out and watch the episode.
Damn, that was me.
It was good.
I changed my life. Oh, motherfucker.
And there's niggas in there watching the episode.
Right now. Damn, I was just in jail. I did do that.
They lying.
Like, nah, I ain't even do it like this. Nigga, I ain't even do it like that. Nigga, having this way, nigga. Fuck you talking about. But yeah, chat. That's the last video tonight.
Cincinnati. I ain't never been no Cincinnati.
Yeah, we off this motherfucker.
Get up with y'all, man. Be smooth, not too cool.
Stay in school. All that shit. Yeah.
You feel me?
Don't end up on Midwest Safety, though. Law Crime Network. All that other fly shit. Stay up. See y'all niggas tomorrow.
The money make it flip. Yes, I got a stack now. You know I had to call a play, score a winning touchdown. Can't hear no hating ass nigga in the background. Every time a nigga start hating, they wanna act loud. Get the money, make it flip. Yes, I got a stack now. You know I had to call a play, score a winning touchdown. Can't hear no hating ass nigga in the background. Every time a nigga start hating, they wanna act loud. Everybody got something to say in the background. Niggas throw rocks and hide their hands, they ain't tough now. Kobe in the clutch every time they wanna act foul. Exotic weeds, out of packs, only smoking on loud. Go to Vegas, catch a flight, nigga, I put my feet up. Sliding down the strip, nigga, throwing threes and fees up. Out with my bitch and she swear I'm doing 3 months. You gotta be this way when you tryna run some ends up. Driving like a storm, had the Charlie burnt her whole clutch. Yellow coupe in the sun, nigga, I'm tryna turn up. Hit her engine growling every corner when I pull up. Slapping Mag Dre in the whip, tryna go down. Get the money, make it flip, yes, I got a stack now. You know I had to call a play, score a winning touchdown. Can't hear no hating ass nigga in the background. Every time a nigga start hating, they wanna act loud. Get the money, make it flip, yes, I got a stack now. You know I had to call a play, score a winning touchdown. Can't hear no hating ass nigga in the background. Every time a nigga start hating, they wanna act loud.
You a hating ass nigga, why you mad at the bitch? Go outside about the bitch, cause she choosing the shit. Ayy, watch how you choosing the bitch, end up losing the bitch. Now you boo-hooing shit, ayy. Oh, green ass, trick off, crying ass. Where you going off, stalking ass nigga with your talking ass? I'm a walking ass, standing on 10 ass nigga. L's gon' come, count the wins, little nigga. Ayy, yup, point is, running to the ceiling. Hit the hoe, split the hoe, stay up at your feelings. If you get it, you get it. Dream chasing, I don't want no dillions.
Get the money, make it flip. Yes, I got a stack now. You know I had to call a play, score a winning touchdown. Can't hear no hating ass nigga in the background. Every time a nigga start hating, wanna act loud. Get the money, make it flip. Yes, I got a stack now. You know I had to call a play, score a winning touchdown. Can't hear no hating ass nigga in the background. Every time a nigga start hating, wanna act loud.